Good evening, everybody. Ẹ káalẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà lápapọ̀ nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi. Good evening, everybody. You're welcome to Prevailing Angels with Ajoke. And if you're just coming in, help me to power tap, share love, and show me that you still care for Ajoke. Please, guys. Let me bring Hey, Timmy. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Is that Facebook? Oh, okay, that's Facebook. All right, so the Facebooky. I didn't get it that it's Facebook. I was still doing Facebook. Facebook. Oh yeah, bá mi power tap o ẹ̀yin tèmi. Ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o ṣe wà? La 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 ṣáwa. Ẹ bá mi ń bọ̀ sí gbogbo àwọn tèmi ò pé àti dé o. Come on. I'm fixing YouTube, Facebook, because I'm trying to put a picture there of what we're doing, you know. And then, yeah. There are a lot of things that we are treating today anyways, but let me just leave this one here. I finished. Sorry. How are you? Tunola Hamed, how are you? Kate Maiwa, you're welcome. And everybody on TikTok, if you're on TikTok, please say hi, hi. Ajoke, we're here with you. Every June sister, Milegba, how are you, sis? Oh yeah, you're all welcome. Yes. Good evening, everyone. As you know, this is Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. You can see the picture of grandma I have there on my platform. I'm going to talk about grandma. I'm going to give us an update on what is. Yes, I'm on TikTok on Niger Styles and Beauty Tips on TikTok. So I'm going to give us an update on the children, the adopted children, and what is happening. You know what we are treating here. They're treating the children, everything prevailing. And that is why I'm here tonight. Hey Joe, hey Temi. And then I still have my Kabiyesi Onirisha. I'm still going to Ganusoro Dadiwa. And then, you know, generally on Nigeria, what is happening. But, you know, first and foremost, and then we'll talk about Sholakbe Seriki, the updates, because we talked about her the other time, you know. But I want to start with Mama, the picture you're looking at, that you're viewing on my platforms. I'm on 3 platforms. If you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. Your host is Ajoke. Yes. If you're wondering what we do, we talk about everything prevailing, everything that is, you know, trending on social media, in real life, and what is really going on all around us. Yes, like I said, we have some topics to really dive into tonight. And like I said, the first one will be that woman you're watching, you're looking at. I saw this viral posts, and you know, when they say people are being caught, it has been always been things like that. My username on TikTok is Niger Styles and Beauty Tips. Niger Styles and Beauty Tips. It's Niger Styles. So we have always seen ọjà ló máa ń pè wọ́n ní wọ́n gbọ́jà. That's you will see people, you know, who are involved in illicit business of substance, you understand. And so this mama that we are watching, that we are looking at, is an old woman, a grandma, that they posted on Instagram today, that she was caught with some kilogram of egbògi olóró. You understand? Substance. I don't want to say it in English. You know, the substance. She was caught with substance, and you know, she was displayed like the normal way they do on Facebook, on national TV. She's everywhere now. Yeah, sorry. A grandmother, a great grandmother. You know, she's a British, according to what we heard, that she's a British. Let me, sorry, my dear people. This guy that had an accident, why is he coming everywhere that they are showing him? That's Sam Larry. I wish him speedy recovery. I pray that he gets out of it. When somebody has an accident or any misfortune comes onto one, everyone has to just continue to pray for such a person. So Sam Larry, I wish him speedy recovery. Unfortunately, he had an accident on our road in Lagos, Nigeria yesterday. We all know who Sam Larry is, even if we didn't know him before. The case of now, how are you, sis? The case of Mohbad brought him to limelight. Yes, Sam Larry is a big guy in Lagos. He's a socialite, per what we know, but he's more of a bodyguard, an ally to Naira Marley. Anyway, the thing we heard about them when its story came out was when we saw video, going around of him molesting Mohbad. You understand? And that was what brought about justice for Mohbad. It was because of Sam Larry's video that we saw online until they turned it to what it is now. And that is why you can see that I don't talk about Mohbad's case, because it has become team A, team B, team D. I don't do teams. I'm not in for that. And that is why I stopped talking about it. But initially, when we started talking about justice for Mohbad, it was because of the videos of Sam Larry that we saw. They had business together. Mohbad was a singer under the Malian Records, and he is an ally to Naira Marley, and so they had issues, and we saw how, the videos that came out, how he actually, attacked Mohbad, and so we saw it, and that was how the Justice for Mohbad came on board. The treatment of young artists under labels, improper agreements and things that goes on in the industry, and substance misuse was part of it. But unfortunately, it was turned to something else. And Ajoke, Mommy Mitiku, I left that because I'm not interested in teams anyway, and we can still see that they are still on it. Team A, Team B, Team Baba Mohbad, Team Mali, and all this nonsense that is going on online, and I feel it doesn't make sense, but we heard that Sam Larry had an accident yesterday with his bouncer, on Coastal Road. That is the road Mommy Tinubu Yalakara was talking about that her husband did. Anyway, it's a good initiative, it's a good project. Unfortunately, Naira Marley is one of those that had an accident there yesterday. They said his bouncer died instantly. May the bouncer's soul rest in peace, and we commiserate with the family of the bouncer. I don't know his name. I think he's called Wale or so. But it's so heartbreaking when I saw the bouncer's wife and children. They were crying so much that, in fact, Toba Jori Arun Wake, just the way we saw Wunmi, Mohbad's wife, when she came out that day and poured out her mind as a very young girl, and she started writing epistle, we all mourn differently, and the epistle she wrote is being used against her today. But we can say the bouncer's wife, one thing I noticed today, that the bouncer's wife, while crying, she was saying, this is Olamire, and to man promised me, and that is how it is always. When things happen to you, you don't know how to react. You don't know what you will say. Because I've seen that a lot of people have said, why did Wunmi say this when her husband died and this? But this is Sam Larry's bouncer's wife that said something similar today. Or, I commiserate with this family of the bouncer. It's a painful thing. You could see the children crying, my daddy, where's my daddy, where's my daddy? Any one of us. And I think he's a young guy. I pray that God forgive all his sins, and my heart is with you. Our heart on this platform is with you, the family of that bouncer. And for Sam Larry, may God Almighty forgive you whatever might have happened between you and the dead, and or whoever. Please help me to power tap everybody. Please don't get me wrong, don't get me right, whatever you want to deduce from it. But my own is that we got to know Sam Larry because of that justice for Mohbad. But like I am saying here on my platform, we wish you quick recovery wherever you are. This is Sam Larry that has his own family, he has his children, he has people that is feeding, and we don't pray that he dies, whatever you might be having with anybody, Ọlọ́run ló ń fẹ́ ikú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ àfi kó ṣe kí ni kó nú pìwàdà, whatever that's happening between him and the Mohbad family. I pray that God will forgive him, and I wish him quick recovery. I can see Auntie Kemi. I know Auntie Kemi can lie for Africa. Kemi Olunloyo. She has brought out, her own kidney that they are going to, that Sam Larry is going to be amputated. The 2 hands are going to be amputated, and he's got brain injury and all that. Like I said, I don't want to believe Auntie Kemi. Auntie Kemi can lie for Africa. I want to check where you offer Auntie Kemi. So I don't want to believe Auntie Kemi. In fact, where we are on mobile case is Auntie Kemi that has brought us to this particular where we are. But she says she's an investigative journalist, and she's telling us today that they are likely to amputate his hands. Even if it is that, anyway, I feel sorry for the family. A father is a breadwinner for some families, and we will not sit here and pray for downfall for him. Sam Larry, níbikíbi tó bá wà, I wish you safe recovery on this platform, and I pray God forgives you all your sins. And tó bá yẹ pé ìwà nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀, Ọlọ́run ọba kó bá ẹ yọ ẹ́ kúrò nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. And I pray that we get to the root of all this buhaha going on social media on Mohbad, so that people will stop, because I can see how sometimes we can be so insensitive. I can see on that his posts, the accident posts, and you see people still writing, rest in peace, even though he's still alive. Sam Larry, they are still saying, may you rot in jail, in hell. Some are saying, until you tell us what happened to Mohbad and all that. This is not time for that. I pray that God gives him second chance, at least, to come out and say what he knows about that case. You understand? All we know that we were talking about was just the agreement that was reached by these companies, the labels that are bringing in young talents, and they will make them sign agreements that is not so good for the young ones coming on board. And substance misuse, bullying in the industry, which was part of what we were hammering on, until they just smashed it and made it a daily food for some self-acclaimed human rights activists. Under their something, they have raised a lot of charity under Mohbad, and it's so unfortunate. Anyway, Sam Larry, you are part of who brought us to that, and I pray that God gives you good health so that you come out and clear that mess. If God gives you that chance, I wish you all the best in life. And they said they are paying some people, allegedly. We don't know if they are those ones that are behind the fueling of this justice for Mohbad. It's so unfortunate. Anyway, that's that for that. I wish you the best, and I pray that everybody, please stop praying and making jest of people when they are in need, when they are in problem. We all plight roads. We don't know, anything can happen to anybody in Nigerian road. So you don't know. So I pray that the family, especially that guy, young guy, that you could see the wife crying, and it's so unfortunate. I pray that God gives them. God is only God that can console the family of the bouncer. Now let's go to this woman. I saw a video everywhere on TikTok, and on social media. It's so unfortunate. You are all welcome, Kimberly and others. I love you all. Welcome. And please help me to power tap on TikTok so that it gets stronger and it gets people notice that we are here. So I saw this video of this grandmother, a great grandmother. She's around 70 something, but people say 67. Okay, sorry, 67. Let's read it. They said NDLA, Nigerian Law Enforcement Agency, Nabs Nigerian British woman from Akure with 13 kg of cocaine concealed in plantain peels. Plantain peels. This is an old woman. They said NDLA has arrested a 67-year-old Nigerian British woman, Mrs. Mary Yetunde Barek, from Akure, Ondo State, at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, after allegedly recovering 13 kilograms of cocaine concealed in fake plantain peels packed inside her luggage. According to the agency, she was apprehended while preparing to board a Virgin Atlantic flight to London. The agency said a search of her luggage uncovered 31 wrapped of cocaine weighing 13 kg, packaged to resemble plantain and concealed among food items. Upon interrogation, the suspect, who worked as a caregiver in the United Kingdom, admitted ownership of the recovered drugs during interrogation. And we could see the mama, she was, made to count all the the plantains, I want to say something about every one of you. Please, you're welcome. On this platform, we learn. So many of you, so many of us, Allah unfortunate. May we never be unfortunate. I've seen somebody close to me, that sent somebody close to me too, just an honest way of, can you please help me bring something back from Nigeria? The first person that sent that person didn't even know that was a contraband. The person he sent didn't know it was a contraband. And she always watch me here. They are my people, the people I'm talking about. She got to the airport and they were, searching her luggage in Lagos. And they saw this contraband. She didn't know that taking a percentage of certain things, you cannot take it out of Nigeria. It is assumed that you want to use that as something. She was arrested. She called the person that sent her innocently. And that one said, we're always bringing this now. That person too that sent that lady didn't know that the amount of what he gave her to bring isn't allowed in the United Kingdom. So sometimes it is an honest thing when you send somebody to bring things for you from Nigeria. This auntie spent months, I think, or 2 years in Kirikiri for what she didn't know. And for the person that sent her, running around, crying around that, oh, mama jẹ́ kí n ṣìyàn wọ́n ṣe, mi ò mà mean láti send the sister mi lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Are you getting me? So nígbà míì, when I am using this as an example for you to know that there are certain times that you are innocent of being sent an errand or you sending somebody an errand. I am not talking about Mama's case now. That is an innocent one. Please be careful. When somebody tells you, please help me to carry this, find out about what you're being sent. Go get paracetamol. If it is only paracetamol somebody tells you, please can you give to my sister in London or from London to Lagos? Find out if that paracetamol kilogram that you're carrying is allowed in Lagos. I remember when I wanted to go to Lagos and I needed, I think it was Cocodamol or something that was prescribed. I had to ask, how many percentage am I allowed to bring to Lagos? So please, on this particular one, Mama, that was giving this plantain, we don't know yet. Oh. She is a British Nigerian. Peradventure, she was born here, she got her nationality here, or it was her children that got her the nationality. 67-year-old woman. 67, and she still works here as a caregiver. Are we saying she on her own would have carried cocaine at 67? If at 67, she wasn't into that deal and she got herself to bring in some things, it could be an innocent mommy ẹ bá mi gbẹ́rù wá láti Nigeria. It could be. We have seen somebody on social media. I think that case was in Europe. It was in what do you call that? Germany. And in the meat, they packed coke in there. Yam, I think it was yam. And innocently, that guy opened the yam before he left Lagos. When he cut it, he saw that it was stuck with substance. That was an innocent person. They would have innocently brought that thing in. Please, can you help me to parata? The person would have innocently brought that in. How come bá wọn gbẹ́rù wá pé mo help ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Mama 67 tí wọ́n gbé cocaine. It is our own children that said, Mommy, maybe the son or the daughter or son-in-law, some evil son-in-law can say, Mommy, ẹ bá mi gbé àwọn ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí wá, ẹ mọ̀, àwọn ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀. Wọ́n ti pọ́n, a máa fi ń ṣe kinní kan ní London. And she will innocently carry it without knowing. You know, it is just probability now. We don't know what is happening. Whether it was an innocent carriage or it was herself that's into it. For you, older women here, if you are under my voice, I want to beg you. If you are into illegal and illicit business of substance, and by your ọmọlọ́mọ journey, you're destroying destinies. If you have been a parent of a child, an adult, that has been under the influence of substance, that their lives, their destinies has been destroyed with substance. And if you're ọjọ́ kan gbàdúrà fún ẹni tó ń ṣe owó egbògi olóró, you will never pray for anybody that is involved in this business. It is a very good business that gives you money. But do you know how it destroys life? A prominent child, a glorious child, will be destroyed, are being destroyed by your handwork. Because at the end of the day, people will say, wọ́n try láti lówó náà ni. Owó ìbànújẹ́, owó tó máa ba yí ọmọ làkejì jẹ́. Lives are being destroyed. Destinies are being destroyed. If you have been there before, you will understand. A parent that the son or the daughter has been in the uni or doing well, and they got involved in taking substance, and their lives turned around like no man business. You will never pray for anybody that is involved in this business. Ọjà ìpèlè ń tà. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń ta ọjà yìí, tẹ́ ń gbé wọlé, tẹ́ ń invest in it, ọmọ yín á jẹ̀yà ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la. Lágbára Ọlọ́run Ọba, ọmọ yín á jẹ ìyà ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la. Gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ń ṣòwò substance, òun náà ò ní jèrè ọmọ. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò kì í ṣépè o, ṣùgbọ́n eléyìí tí mo sọ kárọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mu. All of you that you are involved in doing this business, your own children too, you will not stand to eat the fruit of your labor. Because it is not, if you are enjoying it now, your children are doing well, you are happy, God will pay you back in numerous ways. And to kàn ló mọ̀. Destinies have been destroyed by your job. Nítorí pé ẹ lè fọwọ́ ṣiṣẹ́, you invest, you carry your money and invest in this business. you see a wonderful son or daughter of yours that is a good singer, that is doing well in that industry, you will destroy their lives. Amy Winehouse is one example I will use in the UK. When she was alive, what spied her? Your business. Mama, I don't know if they sent you this or it was your son, and if it is your child, any of you, that you packed mama's things with this, because even to bá jẹ́ pé mama yẹn ni tó bá pack ẹrù, she will want to cover her son or her daughter or her son-in-law. She will agree that it is her. Ẹgbẹ́yà oníyà 67 kó lọ ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n. At 67, because as it is now, even if it is her own daughter or her own son or son-in-law, she will rather accept that it's her own, so that she can go to prison for that case. Ẹni tó wọ́n yà àgbàlagbà lọ sẹ́wọ̀n, Ọlọ́run á bí ẹ́. And if it is you, mama, at 67, you start wondering, owó kílẹ̀ wá, what are you looking for? Some of you, okay, if mama is a caregiver here, 67, what is she looking for again in life? Ṣó fẹ́ kọ́ ilé sí Banana Island tó máa gbélé lórí ilé ni? Because you start wondering what she wants to use the money for at 67. Some of you, you are made already. It is just that ojú kòkòrò, you are not satisfied enough. You are not, let me bring, I want to bring, if I bring you up, please, you are requesting, when you come up, please don't talk. Please. Ní nǹkan tá ń pè ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn. You want to have, I can't bring, if anybody that is, can bring people up, please. This thing has started again. I can't bring people up. Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn, ayé yín máa bàjẹ́ ni. If at 67 you still want to make money, owó kílẹ̀ ń wá, kí ló lè lára yín, kílẹ̀ ń wá kiri. A caregiver in the UK, they make a lot of money. Ó ti kúrò nínú iṣẹ́ Nàìjíríà, ẹjọ́ tí bá ti gbé yín gòkè ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá mi mute. Ẹjọ́ ma, I'll bring you down. Ẹjọ́ ma, bring you down. Tí bá ti ráyè láti máa gbé ìmọ̀ èèyàn gùn pé máa gbé èèyàn gòkè, because I don't want to bring anybody to mama distracts me. You know, owó lẹ̀ ń wá. A caregiver at 67 is a made-up woman, self-made. You're done well for yourself. You are a British yourself. Tí ìyá yóò bá ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́, ó lówó tó máa gbà lówó oúnjẹ. Tí ìyá yóò bá lose iṣẹ́, even if she loses her job here, she has some money to be getting every month as unemployment benefits. And at 60-something, she can even retire and be getting her retirement benefits. So you start wondering, kí ló gbé ìyá lọ gbé cocaine at 67? So I'm not convinced that thing is not her own. I believe that she must have taken it for her own daughter or her own son-in-law or her son. 100%. Maybe she didn't even know initially, but she knows the person that did it because iṣẹ́ tó máa ń ṣe tó ti mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ ni. But she will rather take it as her own so that she will go for the term, unfortunately. But mo bẹ̀ yín, if you are in this business, please stop. Ọjọ́ kan ni tó lè, ọjọ́ gbogbo ni tó lè, ọjọ́ kan ni tó lóhun. One day will be one day. One day will be one day that you will go to market and you will not come back. Continue to sell illicit business, doing illicit business. Sell substance. One day will be one day. You'll be caught. Why dẹ̀ wọ́n fún ẹ? Lágbára Ọlọ́run torí ẹ̀ ń bá yé àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ ni. Ọjà erùpẹ̀lẹ̀ ń tà. Ẹ dẹ̀ máa gbowó òkúta. You will suffer for it one day. Your children will suffer for it one day. If there is any business tí mi ò tiẹ̀ lè forgive èèyàn fún, tó o ti bà yé ọmọ jẹ́ púpọ̀. O ti bà yé ọmọ jẹ́ púpọ̀. àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tí wọ́n ní future, ọjà yín ló sọ wọ́n di ẹni tá a rí mọ́lẹ̀ ni. Mama, mo wish yín ní long time in prison, unfortunately. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó kù tó bá fi nǹkan kan rán yín, be careful of who you help to bring anything in. If you know your son-in-law is a businessman in that direction, if your daughter calls you, mommy, ẹ bá wa gbé ẹrù, please tell your daughter, sorry, I cannot, mo sorry. Or tó bá fẹ́ bá ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ẹrù, ensure that you look at it yourself and don't allow them to help you pack anything. Gbogbo àwọn tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn wọ́n máa ń dájú. Bó bá jẹ́ ọmọ ẹ ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọjà yìí, ó máa ń dájú. Bójọ́kọ ọmọ ẹ ni, ó máa ń dájú. They don't care. When you know you have an in-law or your own child is into it, má bá wọn gbẹ́rù o. Jẹ́ kó dáṣẹ́ wọn o. Tó bá mọ̀ pé you have spoken, you have talked to them severally, ẹ yé ṣe iṣẹ́ ọjà mọ́. Tó o bá gbọ́, and you are a good mother, don't help them to carry anything. Bó bá jẹ́ ìyá ẹ ló mọ̀ pé ṣé ó ṣì níyà ẹ ń ṣe, má bá gbé ẹrù o. Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ bíbí inú ẹ ló mọ̀, má bá gbé ẹrù. Tó bá jẹ́ best friend ẹ ní, tọkùn ẹ ò mọ̀ sí, tó bá ní Àjọkẹ́ jọ̀ọ́ mi gbé pílásìkì yìí, sọ pé sorry, mọ́mí Fúnkẹ́ mi ò lè gbé. Tó bá máa bínú ni kó bínú. Tó bá máa ṣe kíni, tó bá máa bínú ni kó bínú. In fact, tó bá possible, dọ́ọ̀jì ẹ̀. Ìjọ tó bá lóun gbẹ́rù ẹrù bọ̀ ilé ẹ̀, dọ́ọ̀jì ẹ̀. Next kó gbọ́ pé o ti dé UK. Tó bá ní Àjọkẹ́ ò bá mi gbẹ́rù mi kó bínú, ó máa bínú, ẹ̀ máa parí ìjà. Tó bá le jù fún lówó kó ṣe ọmọ. Now it is even easier for us now because some of you will be saying, I just begged you to bring ordinary cream for me. How can I help you to bring cream? Do I know the job you do? I am sorry, I can't bring it for you. You can transport your cream from Nigeria now. There is cargo coming every week. Cargo. Go and ask everybody that is doing business. Give cargo that thing you want to send me. Give it to cargo to carry for you. I cannot carry anything. If you are my friend and you are watching me, don't send me anything because I will not carry. I will lie to you that I went to Lekki, I didn't come back on time. By the time I came back, motor jam police. Mi ò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ gbẹ́rù. Mi ò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ gbẹ́rù. I know somebody that he doesn't talk to me again because mi ò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ gbé because mi ò fẹ́ wàhálà. Mi ò ní gbé máa parọ́ fún ẹni. I will lie to you. I will not carry. So don't even give it to me. Don't even tell me, just one pin. Just go and use cargo to carry your pin. I am not carrying anything for anybody. If I give you something to carry for me, don't help me. Because Momo no cargo. You cannot trust anybody again. People are wicked. You cannot trust anybody. Ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ gan má trust ẹ̀. Ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ tójú ẹ̀ lè sówó. Ó lè fọ ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣògùn owó. Ọmọ ìyá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ, when you know that that's my sister, ojú ẹ̀ lè fowó, be careful. Thank you. We sell glasses. They are lovely glasses. Yes, that's what we do here. We sell glasses. If you want sunglasses, party glasses, prescription frame, special order. This is a special order. This one you have to bring your prescription and I'll go and do it for you. That's what we do on this platform. Please be careful. Emma be your beru. Don't trust anybody. Don't say because you are coming here to watch something on Aunty Ajoke, go wá ní kí n bẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ wọ́n ṣépè fún ẹni ẹ̀wù ní kí n bẹ́ ẹgbẹ́. Oh, mono cargo. I will tell you, okay, you bring it to my house next week. Kó tó dé, màá sá lọ. Oh, ní rí mi. You will not see me. I will not carry load for you. So if you are watching me now and you have told me to carry something for you and I ran away, yes, I purposely left. I purposely lied. And if you don't want to talk to me again, thank you. I give her no F. Tẹ́mi náà bá wọn ẹ̀ ń ṣẹ́ má gbà fún mi. Ilé ayé ti le. You don't know who to trust. That mama might not even know about it. Ó lè jọ fẹ́ cover ọmọ ẹ̀ àtọkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ àbẹ́yàn kan ní bó ṣe wà yẹn. Believe me, to God Almighty who made me. At the end of the day, ó lè jọ kọ ọmọ ẹ̀ ló ṣe oògùn olóúnjẹ tó ti mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe nìyẹn bó ṣe káyà bá ìyá kan wò pé ó tán àfìgbà tó tì mí dẹ́wọ̀n. You'll be surprised. Please, that is for that mama. Be careful and watch out. Okay? Now, let's go to the next story. Ooni of Ife has debunked, that's Ooni of Ife's palace, has debunked the rumor of chieftaincy title to the ex-convicts. Bàbá wa Ooni sọ pé àwọn ò fún Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà lóyè. Remember we talked about it on this platform the other day? Yes. Ooni of Ife is a king I really, really respect. And I know on that day when we were doing the show 2 days ago, a lot of you came into my inbox and said, Aunty Ajoke, we know you love Ooni. Please don't allow anybody to ring Ooni Fini page. One thing I want you to know is that, look, I've never met King Ojaja. But one thing is, I love him so much because, number one, he's a young king. Mo dẹ̀ believe pé ẹni tí Ọlọ́run bá gbéga ní kékeré kò sẹ́ni tó gbọ́dọ̀ fi ẹnu bàjẹ́. I came out as at that time because I knew there were some bloggers that wanted to pull him down. And I see him as a young person. Tẹ́gbẹ́ mi kó gbàdúrà kọ́mọ mi náà ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Mo ju Ọ̀ọ̀ni lọ ní èjò. Wọ́n lè fẹ́ mi torí wọ́n fẹ́ ìyá 50 something, ìyá 60 something sílé. Orí adé ni wọ́n. Ìpè tí wọ́n wà, ìpè alágbára ni. And I knew he had challenges with his marriage as at that time. And I knew that there were so many of them that just wanted to pull him down without evidence. And that was why I was using my own little voice to talk about mi ò mọ̀ wọ́n rí. God sees my heart. And aside from that, ilé ọba náà ti bí mi. Ọmọ ẹṣin okùn nìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ. A lè jọba nílé wa. Ọmọ mi lè jọba ọba Èkó. Mi ò dẹ̀ kí n gbàdúrà kó máa pull èèyàn down. If you have been following me, you will know. For years. And that was why I was speaking for him. When Olori left, I got the gist from the palace and I brought it out. I talked about it. Ṣebí we have seen Olori's mother tó ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ara wọn tó ń ṣe bí gbogbo nǹkan tá sọ nípa àwọn kan la rí online yìí ni. It's just because I'm not interested in that story. I saw when she went on a live program and she was talking and they were abusing her and they were making jest of her on that live. Ìyá Olórí yín nìyẹn. I don't want to talk about it because a lot have been said and I'm not interested in that pattern, that particular story. But Kabiyesi had challenges and people from the palace were giving me information and I was by his side. But wọ́n ní nǹkan tí ò dá. You all know I love Wasiu Ayinde. He's my father. Bó bá fẹ́ bó kọ̀ tó kọ̀ mí lọ́mọ lẹ́ni ayé gbà mí lọ́la. The day he dealt with Emmanuela, that is the day I knew that men, I cannot continue to lie. You remember himself and the Ayan Kini kan that just tó ra mọ́tò fún. I spoke about it. I stood by him. I got information from his daughters, from his staff, and I stood for him because mo mọ̀ pé Wasiu Ayinde ò ṣe máa yẹn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ pé òṣìṣẹ́ mo sanwó iṣẹ́ fún ẹ, lórí compensation ó lè ṣe, lórí pé you're saying that your boss has so much money and it's not helping out. He might be doing that, but when it comes to paying their dues, he was doing it. But wọ́n ní tí òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bá dé ká sọ. This is the same Wasiu Ayinde. We all applauded. We were by his side when he married Emanuela, we thought that Dabati Dagba, no matter what. But when a man treats women as if you're treating piece of shit, I would not stand there and cover that kind of a man up. Sorry. Not because it's Emanuela. If Wasiu Ayinde comes tomorrow and brings in another wife, I, Ajoke, will accept and celebrate that wife. Makoni, another victim, welcome to Oju Gbajola kingdom. You are welcome. But come on, òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí máa sọ pé no, K1 shouldn't have treated this lady like this. We saw how she loved you, how she held you in high esteem. Please, if I bring you up, please, can you mute, please? If I bring you up, mute, please. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ bá mi mute bá ti gbé yín gòkè. Mi rí àyànfẹ́ mi báyìí kán wá bá mi gbé àwọn èèyàn gòkè. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. So, you understand? That was why, nothing else. Mo dẹ̀ wò pé òkè kí ni Emanuela ṣe fún bàbá mi? Kò sí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kankan tó ṣẹ̀ wọ́n. Ó kàn ti sọ Àyìndé ni. And I feel that a gbọ́dọ̀ máa lo obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀. I am a woman. Mi ò gbàdúrà kọ́kùnrin kan gbé mi, kó gbé àwọn ọmọ mi, kó kàn jù wọ́n nù tó bá ti sú. Women should not be treated like a piece of shit that any man can pick and drop at any time. That was why I stood for her. Not because of anything. Mi ò ní nǹkan tí Emanuela lè fún mi. Mi ò ní nǹkan tí fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ Emanuela. No. Tí Àyìndé bá gbé obìnrin mi wà lẹ́nu, máa accept ẹ̀, máa ní welcome another victim. But nǹkan tí mo fi sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà yẹn ni pé in case of another one coming, so that kò ní dàbí ìgbà tó yẹ pé yes, we are applauding him, we saw what he did to all the wives, and we even thought ó ti dàgbà nísìn. Ó tún wá ṣerú ẹ̀ fún ọmọ kékeré yìí. Kí ló dé wọ́n ṣépè fún dádì mi ni? Nǹkan tó bí mi nínú nìyẹn, kò sí nǹkan mi. But what I love Àyìndé to anything. Kò sí yàrá ìyá ẹni tó lè stop me from loving him. But must I not say the truth? No, I will say the truth. And the same thing is for Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀. Bàbá mi kádé pẹ́ lórí kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Kíní tẹ́mú dání ìrùkẹ̀rẹ́ ó máa dòkìnní mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ ni. Ayé ò ní gbé yín wálẹ̀. I will not sit here and allow anybody to abuse you, sir. But thank you for what you have said, that the palace had issued out, a statement concerning Baba Ijesha. Yes. Baba Ijesha's case is a divided case. If you watch closely, you will see that when we are talking about Baba Ijesha's case, you will never see any man coming on my platform. They love me as a person. But my idea on Baba Ijesha's case, my position on Baba Ijesha's case is a position they hate so much. And my position is that I, Ajoke, will totally condemn Baba Ijesha because I saw the video myself. And because I am an actress, I was born an actress, working as an actress. I was in the industry. And you cannot tell me, but when you can act the film, come out for any scripts, come out his crew. And some people that will buy it can buy it. But for me, I am not buying that story. And because I saw Baba Ijesha begging, so you cannot tell me, one frame Baba Ijesha up. Yes, one more frame up. They said it, so it's not new. For everyone making it look as if he was framed up. Yes, they framed him up because the child told that lady that he did something. And Baba Ijesha was not convicted of APE. He was convicted of child molestation and torturing. So kò ṣe pé bóyá wọ́n ló grape torí wọn ò ní enough evidence to the graping. Ọ̀wọ́ ẹnu lásán ni graping. But we saw him touching the girl inappropriately. Vanessa ni àwọn ìyá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ, ni ìyáláyá ẹ, ni bàbá ẹ, ni gbogbo ìran ẹ. Do you understand? Do you get me? So Baba Ijesha was actually convicted of that. child harassment. Okay, that's fine. Child harassment. Because they saw him licking the child's hand. He's a convicted man. Whether you like it or not, he had served his term. And I will not sit here and say he cannot have a life after that. He can. But kẹ́mọ́ fẹ́ máa mú ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fẹ́ máa change there yẹn, òun làwa kan ò ní gbà. You cannot change the story for us. No, we know child molestation. We know when somebody is a rapist. I will not allow you to change the story for me. No. If you want to change the story, get out of my platform. I give no hem about you. If on another story you want to come and speak to me, you are free. But on Baba Ijesha's case, I stand gidigba on it. I love Baba Ijesha. He's a great actor. He's a talented actor. And I will not say pé ó jáde kó má ní láìfẹ́. Ó bímọ, I congratulate ẹ fún ọmọ tó bí. But for Baba wa Ooni of Ife to confer him with a chieftaincy title, I say no, no, no. Why? On top of waiting. Why will he come out? He was convicted by the Nigeria tí Baba wa Ooni tó ti jẹ́ ọba. So is Ooni telling us that àwọn magistrates, àwọn kíní gbogbo wọn mọ tán ṣe ni? Is that what Baba Ooni is telling us? Àyànfẹ́ ẹ pè mí sí ti Nigeria number yẹn. They said he withdrew it. Is Baba Ooni telling us wípé I blocked you kẹ Àyànfẹ́ ayé mi ò mo block yín ó sì mo block báwo mo ṣe máa ṣe Àyànfẹ́ will I do it? Ayé mi ò báwo mo ṣe máa gbé Àyànfẹ́ mú lọ tẹ blọọkì sí ọmọ wèrè kan mo fẹ́ blọọkì báwo mo ṣe máa ṣe Àyànfẹ́ ayé mi ò Àyànfẹ́ mú lọ blọọkì. Emmanuela ló ń jayé orí ẹ̀ kiri jayé orí ẹ̀ kiri. Emmanuel, how can I do it? Àyànfẹ́, do you know how I can mo gbé mo lọ blọọkì Àyànfẹ́ ní ṣá. Ẹjọ́ ta ló mọ̀ ṣe kó wá bá mi ṣe. Blocked. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n wò dà pé mo ti rí blocked. Àyànfẹ́ ẹ̀ sí níbi tí mo ti wà ní blocked o. Mo ti ẹ̀ blocked ọmọ mi náà. Àyànfẹ́, you are not unblocked so. Mi ò rí lórí ẹ̀. But she's not unblocked. Mi ò rí pé mo block yín Àyànfẹ́. Wàhálà dé o. Mo block you àwọn tó ní platform. Mi ò rí yín Àyànfẹ́ Ọlọ́run, mi ò rí Àyànfẹ́. She can't even comment. Ayé mi. Mi ò rí yín Àyànfẹ́ tèmi bá mi o. This is not your own Àyànfẹ́. Ayé mi. Ọmọ wèrè kan tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ni mo lọ block mi mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yìn mo lọ block. Màá wá tí mi ò rí. I can't even find her name. I can't find her name at all. Oh shit. Àyànfẹ́ má bínú ẹ máa wò ó lọ. Báwo mo ṣe máa block? Hey God. Má ṣe o. Abájọ wọn kò jábọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà ni. Now, kábíyèsí wa Ọọ̀ni Ìrìṣà. Number one, there's so much controversy on this particular case. Òun mo sọ pé àgbà kì í wà lọ́jà kórí ọmọ tuntun wọ́. It's because a ti sọ ipò ọba a ti sọ di political post ni. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń respect ọba ni. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ọba máa ń wà níbì kan tó bá ń jà tó bá gbóhùn ọba wọ́n máa sáré dákẹ́ ni. Nísìnyí most of àwọn ọba wa wọ́n ti di fracas ọba. Nígbà tá a rí odindi Olúwo of Ìwó tó ń tan ring light tó ń bú ọba kejì. That is what we are talking about. Kí lẹ́ ń bo là ń lọ tá àbọ̀kọ̀. Kábíyèsí Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ wọn ò ní láwọn ò mọ̀ pé controversy wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. wọn ò ní rí pé wọ́n rí bó ṣe àtàkì àwọn artist kan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. wọ́n mọ̀ pé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó she came out because ó wà ní industry. bàbá mọ̀ náà àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n, ipò àgbà náà wà. tó bá rí àwọn kọ̀ǹgàn tó náà sọ fún wọn pé kó ṣe báyìí bàbá a mọ̀ pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà is from Ilé-Ifẹ̀ and of course wọ́n máa support bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. wọ́n bá wà bit diplomatic about it. Giving him for what? Why would you reward an ex-convict with a chieftaincy title? Madam Olushola, but Oba Keji is paying bloggers to abuse Oluwo. You don't understand. I said all of them have become Oba social media. Did I not say it, ma? Where is Shedeni? Madam Olushola, that's what I'm saying, ma. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ìgbà tí ipò ọba yìí dá ni, ikọ̀ ò ní máa gbé ring light, ikọ̀ ò ní máa fún yàn lówó allegedly. Àwọn olóyè kó máa parí ìjà fún àwọn tó ń jà lórí social media. And that is why I will completely say it was wrong. It was a very wrong move. Baba's palace is a big palace that anybody can go. Tó bá bú ọba Ọ̀ọ̀ni lẹ́ni, bí bá bú Olúwo lẹ́ni tí ń bú Ọ̀ọ̀ni lẹ́ni, ó jẹ́ kó ṣí palace wọn fún mi lọ́la kí n wọ̀ because ọba bá lórí ohun gbogbo ni, wọ́n bá lórí ẹ̀ṣọ́, wọ́n bá lórí àjẹ́, wọ́n bá lórí ẹlẹ́bọ lóògùn ni. Wọ́n ṣílẹ̀kùn fún mi. So not because he went to prison, ni pé kí Kábíyèsí máa welcome him. No, he can welcome him. No, he has the right to welcome him. Ọmọ ọdún wọn ni, ọmọ Yorùbá ni. But confirming him with a chieftaincy title only undertone. The undertone is that I believe that you were roped. The undertone is that I don't believe that you did that. Bàbá ò lè gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé mi, dádì mi ni wọ́n mọ̀ pé mo wà marry. Wọ́n ń fẹ́yàwó níyàwó. Ọ̀ọ̀ni ò fẹ́yàwó níyàwó. Wọ́n kàn lè fẹ́ èyí tó bá ti kúrò ní ọkọ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ń fẹ́yàwó níyàwó. Ṣó ti yé yín, ẹ bá ṣe wọlé ẹ bá mi mute. Ẹ bá mi mute bá ti wọlé ẹjọ́. So nǹkan tó ṣe tí mo sọ nìyẹn, mo fọlọ́ ọba bẹ̀ yín. Ẹ mo ti ń wá bí ṣe máa ṣe mi ò ní ṣe ni. Báwo mo ṣe máa ṣe ẹjọ́? Báwo mo ṣe máa ṣe? Mo ti ń wẹ ayé mi ò mo lọ. Ìgbà tí mo lọ blọ́ọ̀kì onílé. Queen, báwo mo ṣe máa ṣe Queen ẹjọ́? Báwo mo ṣe máa gbáyàn fẹ́ ayé mi tèmi bá mi? Mo blọ́ọ̀kì odindi ayọ̀fẹ́. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní another platform tó lè fi wọlé. Báwo mo ṣe máa ṣe ẹjọ́ ìtẹ̀wà ń bí? I can't find her name. Okay. Ó dà pé she's on my. Wọ́n sọ pé mo block àwọn ni.
Àgbẹ̀ báwo ni wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe wọ́n fẹ́ hàn blocking?
Mi mọ̀ honestly. Mo ti lọ settings ẹjọ́ àyànfẹ́ lọ́hùn. Okay, ó dà pé wọ́n wà lórí moderator mi. She's on my moderator. Wọ́n ti kúrò. Bí ṣe block wọn báyìí wọ́n ti kúrò lórí moderator ayé mi o.
Ṣé n block èèyàn lẹ́nìí ni?
Èèyàn kan ló sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ̀ wọn á bínú block ẹ̀. So àyànfẹ́ mú wá lọ block.
Ẹ máa ní láti drop everybody lẹ́ máa lọ follow wọn báyìí.
Tá a bá ṣe tán nìyẹn mi ò lè ever mi ò lè ṣe yẹn sìn.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní another.
Wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ dùn mí o. Ọmọ wèrè kan ló wá bú mi bí mo kò block ẹ̀ ni. Mo ti lọ settings 6. Okay, kí n bá lọ settings kí ni kì í ṣe yẹ sọ fún mi.
Ẹ tẹ orí settings yẹn.
Ó dà pé Madam Olúṣọlá ń kọ́ mi. Go to settings, yes. Mo ń gbọ́ yín mà, Madam Olúṣọlá. Ẹ yọ kókó olórí òbò kẹsọ̀rọ̀.
Mo náà dáwọn kó orí settings yẹn.
Okay, wọ́n ti gùnkè. Hello ma.
Oya ẹ kalẹ̀.
Ẹ kalẹ̀ mọ́ mi.
Ẹ lọ sórí setting. Ẹ wá tẹ́ bá dórí setting. Ẹ bá dórí setting. Ẹ wá rí block account. So it's a blocked account. My account is blocked. It's blocked. So can I block one?
Blocked account, okay.
Yeah.
Mo ti rí o. God bless you, darling sister, I love you. Sister mi ni Madam Olúṣọlá. Èèyàn mi gidi. Mo ti unblock wọn. Thank you so much ma. Ẹ bá mi sọ fún wọn pé mo ti unblock wọn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi sọ fún wọn. Àyànfẹ́, ayé mi. Mo block àwọn tó nílé. Can you imagine? Ayé níkà asao now. So fún bàbá mi Ọ̀nìrìṣà wọ́n ní mo ti wá rí ní èní yìí ṣé ti yẹ yín wípé wọ́n ní ẹ ti gba oyè yẹn padà wọ́n ní wọ́n sọ pé kò sí pé wọ́n fún wọn lóyè tẹ́lẹ̀ àbí wọ́n fún wọn lóyè tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti yẹ yín èmi ò sí nínú àwọn tó ní kí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà má jẹ ilé ayé ẹ̀ ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ayé ó ti lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ó ti jáde. Let's see. So definitely, I think that was why people were angry. On the gift of car, Baba can give a child the car. Wọ́n fún ọmọ tuntun àlejò ayé wọ́n fún ní mọ́tò kò ń ṣe big deal to me. I don't because Kábíyèsí gives. He's a giver. Tó bá dé ní tí bá débẹ̀ máa gba mọ́tò wọn tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo máa gba mọ́tò. Baba man gift. So gifting that child the car is no big deal, you know. Àyànfẹ́ ó yẹ máa bọ̀ lókè padà. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ Madam Olúṣọlá lára yín lẹ́nu. Bí bàbá rí yín gúngùnkè mọ̀. You understand? So gifting is no big deal. So I am sorry bàbá mi Kábíyèsí wa Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀. Mi ò gbà kéèyàn bú yín lórí platform mi o. Wọn ò bí wọn rí o. Torí ọmọ bàbá Ifẹ̀ lèmi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ má bínú ẹ ya dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Madam Olúṣọlá mà ló jẹ́ kẹ́ gùnkè padà bí máa rí ṣe bí rí ṣe. Wọ́n tún gift. Ẹ má bínú sis. Can you imagine? Asao now. Devil is a lie. So bàbá wa Kábíyèsí Ọọ̀ni gbogbo wa lórí platform yìí a sọ pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú sáà o kò sí ẹni tó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ láti fi ọwọ́ yes kò sẹ́ni tó bẹ́ẹ̀ láti fi ọwọ́ pa ìdá yín lójú. You know we love you on this platform. Yes, I voluntarily started speaking for you. You don't know me. You understand? And you have never met me. I just love you because mo hate kí àwọn èèyàn máa fẹnu bà ayé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ mo rí pé wọ́n fẹ́ fà yín wálẹ̀ ní ìgbà náà ni mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín àti ìbá mi nǹkan mi ò ní sọ. So Kábíyèsí wa Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀, I am sorry if anybody spoke to you orí adé inappropriately here, but mo kàn ní ìgbàgbọ́ wípé ẹ ti ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kẹ́ ṣe. Wọ́n ní ẹni fún wọn lóyè a kàn ń bẹ́ ni àwa gan máa ń bẹ́ a máa ń ṣe kí ni Prada ni wa a máa ń bẹ́. So ẹ má bínú sir, and I will say I will continue to love you. I love you so much anyway. Ẹ ga ọmọ ga ẹpọn ẹ̀gún sorry ọmọ ga we love you on this platform daddy, and you know Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kẹ́ máa kó wa jẹ pẹ́ẹ́pẹ́ẹ́pẹ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà ẹ bá ṣe dáadáa ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àwọn ìwà tó dáa la fẹ́ máa bá lọ́wọ́ yín. Yes, you have always been an employer of labour. Kí lẹ rí mà? You have always been an employer of labour. You have always been the king that we love. Ẹ̀ ń kó àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké mọ́ra àwọn ọmọdé nínú industry gbogbo ẹ̀ ń kó wọn mọ́ra. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá rí pé kò tọ́ ẹ lè ṣe mo bẹ ṣe máa ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà ló ti yé yín, because definitely there is so much controversy on that particular issue. Thank you so on that. Ẹ ṣe gan dádì wa ẹ ṣe sá Kábíyèsí. I love you Kábíyèsí Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀. I love you. Now let's go now to Kábíyèsí o Kábíyèsí o ayéfẹ́yàtún o ayéfẹ́yàtún o àwa sọ pé àwa lọ́ọ̀fù yín o aṣáàrí ìyá olórí tó ń ṣe ọmọ ọba ló ń kọ́ bá o ọmọ ọba ló ń kọ́ ọba o Àjọkẹ́ Adé ọmọ ẹ̀sìn lókun ló ń kì yín o ọmọ ọba ló ń kọ́ bá ọmọ Àyìndé Wàsíù ló ń kì yín o ọmọ ọba ló ń kọba ṣé mo pé dáàdì mi máa tó di Àwùjalẹ̀ ọmọ ọba ló ń kọba. Madam Olúṣọlá ìṣọ́ra yín o dáàdì mi máa tó di ọba o.
mi ì lè dáàdì ní òtò bàbá nǹkan tí mo sọ ni wípé ṣó yẹ ká ẹ mú bá dáàdì yín hàn lọ lánàá mo dẹ̀ ń sọ fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ mo níṣẹ́ confam ẹ̀ mo ní sí confam.
ẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé ṣé ẹ ti confam ẹ̀ tábà tí ẹ máa joyè ìyàwó ẹ lè joyè náà wọ́n lè má fi ìjà joyè.
Of course.
àti Àjọkẹ́ mo wà ní tẹ̀ ní ilé comment Madam Olúṣọlá ìjẹ́ bá mi kọ́ rẹ̀ ní ilé.
àmàdàmọ̀ èṣù máa dàgbára o. Madam Olúṣọlá ọ̀gá mi ẹ kọ́ wa ṣàmà tún lọ sí muted ni ok mo ti unmute yín mo ti rí thank you so much ma. So now let's go to Seriki. I'm ló pa Seriki. Demola Seriki. I told you about. We listened to the video. Sholape did. Sholape jẹ́ ọmọ màmá wa Biscuit. Ó yé yín, ó ti yé yín. Sholape jẹ́ ọmọ màmá wa Biscuit, and she came out to talk about Ìyálé. Ìyálé jẹ́ ọmọ àbúrò ọkọ ya. So ó wá kígbe fún gbogbo ará Nàìjíríà pé ẹ gbà wá o. Wòsílà ó ti fẹ́ ọkọ púpọ̀. Wòsílà fẹ́ 100 husbands. Wòsílà dó eléyìí. Wòsílà dó tọ̀hún. Wòsílà gbé gbogbo ẹsẹ̀ ó gbé lógún. And I explained to you here because mo ní relationship pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ gangan. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fún mi ní low down wípé look, the properties, and you could see when I was talking, I came with a paper. The properties she was talking about actually belongs to kí ló kàn títí mo dárúkọ yìí sìn Wòsílà. That particular the Ìkòyí property belongs to Wòsílà because kí bàbá yìí tó kú kí Démọ́lá Sẹ́ríkì tó kú ó ti fún gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní property wọn. Ilé tó bá ń gbé, mọ́tò tó bá ń lò, gbogbo nǹkan tó bá wà nínú ilé ẹ̀ tí ń bá kú tí ẹ ló ń ṣe ẹ lọ find out. He already told them the house you lived while I was alive belongs to you after I am dead and gone. So property Ìkòyí tó jẹ́ ibi tí ilé Sẹ́ríkì ibẹ̀ ni Wòsílà ń gbé, that property automatically belongs to Wòsílà. And I told you the house in Garki belongs to Sholape herself. She has a house in Garki. She has another house in Wuse, Abuja. Tó jẹ́ pé òun àtọmọ ẹ̀ èyí tó wà ọmọ ọkọ ẹ̀ tó wà ní America ni Démọ́lá wíìlẹ̀ fún àwọn méjèèjì. So you can find out if you think I'm lying. So she knows the property tó ń jà fún ti Ìkòyí yẹn tó jẹ́ pé other flats. What she's down saying ni pé okay, other flats yẹn at least ibẹ̀ kọ́ ló ń gbé, ibi tó ń gbé flat tiẹ̀ yẹn nìkan ni. No, the property belongs to ẹni tó tọkọ ń fẹ́ ń gbà yẹn. Ilé Victoria Island, wọ́n máa ń sọ some of us women we love with our eyes open. Wòsílà is a smart girl. She is streetwise. Nǹkan tí ò yé Ṣọlápé nìyẹn. You are educated, yeah? You are a lawyer. Some of you lawyers sometimes ẹ máa mọ̀ jura yín lọ, ẹ ṣe máa ṣe mistake. Nip kini. Listen, ibi tí Wòsílà smart dé, ilẹ̀ Lekki, ilẹ̀ ti Victoria Island tó ń jà fún. Go and find out whose name is on that land. You will know what I'm talking about. So there are times you're just fighting, you don't know what you're fighting for. Remember Ellen Press? The same thing happened to Ellen Press. She was there for years, 25 years. You are with a man, kò ṣe divorce for first wife, and you were comfortable to sit there. Mo ní orí ibi lẹ ti máa kọ́gbọ́n, ẹ wá kọ́gbọ́n. Do not be too comfortable with any man. Let them do the paperwork. Do it wisely. Wosila is street wise. You might be educated and educatedly wise, yo. If there is any English with that, my dear, she is street wise. While you were there doing yawo, she was getting on. Okay, go and find out, guys. All of you that you are watching me. Hello, baby. Gbogbo majority documents Demola, properties Demola, ọwọ́ Wosila ló wà. Most of Demola's things, all the important documents of his life, Wosila has them. She was that close to him. I know somebody sent me something about Wosila. Anyway, before then, thank you so much to Mr. Otedola. Babawa Otedola, you are a father. We know you are a good philanthropist. You are very good. We know you. But he had a relationship with late Demola. And he reached out to Sholape after all the videos she did. Like we know, Sholape intentionally did that video because Wosila stood her, gave her a petition. And like I told you the other time, why she gave her the petition was because own disgrace Wosila káàkiri. Sholape, sincerely, I know you're a young girl. Your mother should, and I know they said your mother is talking to you, King Bogo. But I will not blame you so much. You were too much in love with this man because you met him alone without any wife. Get me right. Wosila ti lọ tẹ́lẹ̀. But mo sọ wípé Wosila ṣe kí ni? Ó wise. Let me tell you, nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe ń dùn obìnrin mi nìyẹn. Ìyàwó tó ti lọ tẹ́lẹ̀, tó ti sọ fún mi, and you know men, you can imagine when you meeting your man and he has told you a lot about his ex, and then that ex now comes back and the ex now takes over everything. You know how painful it is. Yeah, it is that way. Late Demola must have said a lot of things to this lady as a young girl and very pretty, and then at the end of the day, ó wá ipò ó tún wá padà wá, tó ti lọ fọ́kọ, ó fẹ́lẹ̀ ó tún wá padà wá, òun ló tún wá jẹ ọba gbogbo yín. Testimony platform mọ́mí ẹ kalẹ́ mà. Yes ma, ẹ káàbọ̀ mà, màámi tí yín sì mà, so that òun ló wá jẹ ọba gbogbo wọn, ẹni tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ dáadáa. The lady that you have told me so much about, how are you? Iyabeji Onitinko, love you sis. Ó wá jẹ́ pé òun ló wá di ẹni tó ọmọ direct gbogbo yín. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Wosila nìyẹn o. Wosila became the pillar even before her husband died. She herself knows. Sholape knows that Wosila came back full force. But when they met, that's when Sholape met her husband, Wosila was gone. But she came back and became the pillar of the family again. Even the first wife, the real legal wife, Remy, couldn't stand her. She was all in all of that family. Go and find out. And her husband loved her with everything. But you, educated lawyer, yeah, you were just there as a wife. You were just there as Pepeyeyo wife. And you yourself, you know, before your husband died, you have been fighting this battle with Wosila. You know the truth. You have always fought this particular battle. But thank God you came out, because a lot of people came to my inbox and said, Àjọkẹ́ má jẹ́ kí a jẹ ọmọ yìí ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run kí n tèmi. nǹkan tí bá mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ni màá sọ. A lot of you have a lot of nice things to say about Sholape. I don't know Sholape from anywhere. Her mother, Biscuit, is a social media person that we know. But when she got married to that younger boy, you know her story changed. People started talking about her. Mama gboko loko, gboko mode. I don't know anything about that one. But you know, for Sholape, I want you to be a stable woman. I feel your pain. Sincerely, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ send message sí mi. Ẹ lọ bá Sholape sọ̀rọ̀ kó fi ọkàn ara ẹ̀ balẹ̀. She's already losing it. She's losing it. Baba gave her 50 million naira yesterday. Baba gave her 50 million naira yesterday. That is Otedola. Yeah? Otedola is a very good man. Wọ́n ní tí bàbá yẹn bá ti mọ̀yàn kò ní sọ pé òun ò mọ̀ ẹ́ mọ́. 50 million is a lot of money in Nigeria economy of today. 50 million tó fún ẹ Sholape, please use it wisely. You know what I'm talking about. Guys, go and tell Sholape to make use of that 50 million naira well. Please, you can cut this place and send to her. Sholape, the 50 million Otedola gave you, make use of it very well. All your children's school fees are already being dealt with by the estate of Demola Seriki. Yeah, I know there are a lot of things that you want to do for your children as a mother. But please, because initially what people said is that when they give you money, that you misuse it. It's just something I have heard and I'm telling you. I am not authenticating it. I'm just saying what I heard. That's okay, Tyron, okay. That's anytime Baba Jagaban sees you, he gives you nothing less than 15 million to 25 million naira. And before you know it, you take your children abroad, you just go for holiday and spend that money. I am saying what I heard though. Allegedly, but please, that you just squander the money. But I am just telling you as a sister, and because I've heard a lot of nice things about you, the 50 million given to you, please make use of it wisely. Yeah, if it is business that you want to be doing, invest in your business. You are a lawyer. Go and brush up your papers. You still have people in government now. Tinubu is your man because your husband was the spokesperson for Lagos Island. Your husband was a very powerful politician. You remember your husband's son, is it not Wale? When he misbehaved even in politics, they still covered everything up because of your husband. Darling, I am just begging you one-on-one. Make use of that money wisely. Before you know it, 50 million, had the paper. Use it wisely. Not for holiday. You don't need holiday now. No. Use it to stand on your own. And make use of this opportunity that you still have your husband's people in power to get something doing. I heard that you were given a position of PAMSEC in Lagos State. I don't know if it is true, but you will not go to work allegedly. I don't know. But please, make use of that opportunity of Tinubu. Yes, your husband was Tinubu boy, a loyal, a faithful of Tinubu, and so Okwe Tinubu le fi ṣeré àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń bá Tinubu ṣiṣẹ́. Please continue, and Anytime Tinubu sees you, he will still give you money. Make use of it very well. Ayé máa rí nǹkan ẹyọ kan wọ́n máa pè méjì o. They might have lied on you that you take your children to Wasiu party and all this. I heard a lot about that. Yeah? But my dear, tó bá wẹ lẹ́nu ló lè fẹnu ẹ sọ. Ọmọ ò rọyàn mọ́, ọmọ ti fagbó lọ. Okay, ọmọ ti fagbó lọ, ọmọ ti. Continue to be with your children. You look stressed. Sholape, you look stressed. You're a very beautiful lady. I had to go back to all your pictures. Momoti, that I used to blog you a lot positively with my old Instagram, 100 plus Instagram, 100 followers, 100,000 followers. I used to blog you as a very beautiful lady as at that time. I can't see that beauty in you again. It is vanishing. You are really, really stressed. Whoa, God has blessed you with beautiful children. Tí o bá ṣe pé skán díẹ̀ náà tó ń bá yàn jà, why would you go and be showing your children to everybody? This one looks like more than anybody. Oh, look more like Seriki than anybody. Ọmọ mi ló jọ Seriki. Ọmọ mi ló jọ Seriki. Come on, you don't need that. It is obvious. It is obvious your children looks more than every other child, than anybody. Ọmọ ẹ jọ Seriki burúkú. It's as if Bọ̀dá Adémọ́lá wọ́n ṣe the children come out from your mouth ni. And your children still attend corona làwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ń lọ. Allegedly they said the other sister of yours, abi brother of the husband, had to take the children, her own children, away from the school because wahala ẹ ti pọ̀ jù. That you're always going to fight them. They say the vehicle that caused this problem, that Hilux vehicle, you know that is not yours. That Hilux vehicle was parked in Ikoyi, in the family home, which belongs to Kilokwe, Wosila. That vehicle was parked there before her husband died. And like the man had said, anything tó bá bá nínú ilé ẹ níjọ́ tó ń bá kú ìwọ ló ní. Everything that was there automatically becomes Wosila's. And Wosila went to change the name on that particular vehicle to her own. Me, Mobuyo Jayopa, I don't know. I am not speaking for Wosila because Wosila doesn't know me. Wosila and, you know, àwọn ọmọ olówó ni wọ́n náà lè máa ń ṣakọ, èmi ò mọ̀ wọ́n rí. Wọ́n náà máa ń ṣakọ gidi, wọ́n tó bá rí ẹ báyìí, á kàn fojú náà ẹ mọ́lẹ̀ ni, I don't know them. But mo kọ̀ rí pé òun wà smart jù ẹ lọ ni. Mo wá fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, I want to talk to you as a young girl. Please, you need your life more than anything now. Sholape, sincerely, they said your mom has spoken to you, you will not listen. And Tony, the property you people are fighting over, where is the owner of the property? Where is Demola Seriki today? Mommy Tijabo, mommy, testimony da. Mommy Tijabo, where is?
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, Auntie. You're welcome, ma. Where is Demola Seriki today? Òun ló jà fún gbogbo property yìí. Then the property is gone. Ṣé Demola náà ṣiṣẹ́ mi? All these properties that you guys are fighting over, the person that worked for it, that got it through whatever means, is no more. And God blessed you. O ti ní kan ní Abuja. High brown areas ní bàbá ìgbàlẹ̀ sí fún gbogbo yín. Now, you have one in Abuja. In fact, two in Abuja. The one, you can go to your blogger and tell them. The one in Garki that you lived before he died, is still there for you. In your own name. He built it in your name. The one in Wuse that he said, go and develop with his daughter. You refuse to do it. Ṣé Wuse wá kéré nínú ayé ni? But you are in Lagos fighting over Ikoyi. my dear, lágbára Ọlọ́run ìwọ ló máa jèrè àwọn ọmọ ẹ. Wọn ò ní dúró ìṣẹ́jú kan fún ẹ lórúkọ Jésù. What is in that property? Ilé Èkó yìí, and you are saying why can't Wosila, since her brother has given her, Wosila lè mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ máa ṣe fún ẹ wípé okay má dẹ̀ mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ frustrate yẹ. Because if it is about property, ẹni tí Wosila kọ́kọ́ bímọ fún láyé ẹ̀, billionaire ni ọmọ Wosila, her first daughter, she is the billionaire. Her brother tó wá jẹ́ ọkọ ya is a multi-billionaire, is a multi-trillionaire. So what are we talking about? You will know that she's just doing it intentionally to tell you that, look, I know I am standing on something which is I've got the properties, they are in my name. You cannot joke with me. Ọkọ mi, àwọn àgbàlagbà ló ń bá jà. You are fighting a lost battle. You are diminishing day by day. Look at you. Your beauty is gone. You are just a shadow of yourself. Your beauty is fast going. Kí ló ṣe now? Kí ló wà nínú property? Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ tó bá yìí lọ sí school, tó yìí lọ sí corona, tó wo school wọn ò stop. Please, darling. N ta fẹ́ fẹ́ rí ẹ síta again ní tí owó school àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ bá stop. Tó bá stop, tí wọn bá sanwó school ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́, you can come out and cry out. Once your children are still attending their school, please, wọ́n kò máa rí ẹ bí marriage kí ló máa ń pe àwọn tó máa ń tọrọ owó kiri yẹn. Àmájìrì. Wọ́n máa pè é ní àmájìrì because there's no point you coming out to beg for money. Why ló kàn mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ òun wá public sympathy ni òun wá tọrọ owó ni. Don't do it. Yes, ma'am. Àǹtí ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Mo understand bí tó pẹ̀tẹ̀ dé ni mo ti sọ mo mọ̀ pé ó ń go through a lot ni mo ti sọ nǹkan fún wọn. Ó ti yé yín mo ti sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan ni pé ìyẹn outsmart ẹ̀ ni kọ́kọ́ ẹ tó dẹ̀ kú ló ti outsmart ẹ̀ lórí properties ló ti outsmart ẹ̀ gbogbo dọ́kúmẹ̀ntì ọwọ́. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ tí bá sáré sọ̀rọ̀ tán àǹtí mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ conclude. Ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ máa sọ expectation yín fún ẹ bá ti ṣe tán. Ó ti yé yín so definitely kò yẹ èmi kò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo wọn máa sọ̀rọ̀ I will allow everybody to talk. My dear, you owe it to yourself to sit up. Don't be depressed. You are looking depressed. You are looking worked out already. And sometimes that's why people say even sometimes when you speak, they don't understand what you say or what you write. Please. Wosila is having nice time. She's going to Wasiu party up and down. She's enjoying herself. Oh, mama fear she yeye mi. Unta ye ba de so eda, no ma fi bu ebo dollar. They will make just a jest of you of what they have turned you into. They have turned you to Amajeri by coming out all the time to cry out, I need money. They have turned you to what? They have not allowed me to see my husband's corpse. I've told you, is your husband's first daughter that has the key to the vault, not Wosila. Wosila does not have the key to the vault. Only monk by but she doesn't have the key. And I've said it, no. Ìwọ tó mú key vault dání, kí ló fẹ́ fi key vault ṣó fẹ́ jí bàbá wọn gbé ni. In as much as you have the right, you have rights to that corpse. All the other children and wives have right to that corpse. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ now? Why would you have the key to your daddy's vault that other children cannot have access to that? Kí ló dé? Who need it now? Allow them to have access to their father. They will go in Nigerian culture, want to go there to go and pray to the corpse, to pray for our father. They cannot go there without you. Why? It's unfair. That's why she's feeling like that. bóyá tó bá ní access láti lọ kò ní máa lọ kànlẹ̀kùn ó lọ ń kànlẹ̀kùn ibi tí wọ́n sin ọkọ ẹ̀ sí. Démọ́lá why ẹ fẹ́ sọ di wèrè nìyẹn now, do you understand? ẹ fẹ́ sọ di wèrè nìyẹn now. Please allow them to have access to the cops just like you have. Ìwọ ni kọ́kọ́ ni bàbá ẹ̀ bí now, ìyá ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ legal wife ẹ̀ ti kú. So please my dear Ṣọlápé, ìwọ ni o, ìwọ ló wà láyé, ìwọ ló wà láyé. You have the younger children, you have a lot in your plate. Ìwọ ni nísìn ni àwọn ọmọ ẹ look up to, because by the time tó bá ti ń show weakness, your children will see it in you. You took them out that day, they were there, they saw it. Things that you should cover up and ensure that your children's mental health is intact. My dear, please, your children matters to you more than those things that man left behind. Nǹkan tí ò jẹ́ nǹkan kọlọ́kọ ẹ̀ filẹ̀. How may I do one digba? Yes, those children are brilliant children. I can see them. God has blessed you beyond any curses. Please, look after your children. Look after your health. You have given a thankful kidney to Otedola, and we are, echoing with you that we say thank you so much, Sir Otedola. You are a father indeed, and we pray, Nigeria, Cooper, God will give you good husband like your sister. Cooper, ṣùgbọ́n ọkọ mi, wàá rọ́kọ gidi tó máa fẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọlá àtàwọn ọmọ tèmi náà. I pray that God will continue to bless you, sir, as you have blessed her. You understand? And I know she's not the only one you have blessed. Anybody tẹ́ bá rí pé ó ń ṣe tí a máa bless wọn. Thank you, sir. And please, Ṣọlápé, make use of that money very well. And for every other person that reached out to you on this particular one, God will see you through. And then, on the issue of the children, the abducted children, they are yet not found. Nigerian government has not seen the children, no. The children are still missing as we speak. But we saw some children and people that they paraded that they have seen. This is the Ekiti. You remember in Ekiti when they went to a school to attack a church, and they attacked them and abducted worshippers. Those are the people that got back, the police, the army, and all our security got them back 2 days ago. And God, my heart bleeds when I saw those children and the people. What did that be? Skeleton. They looked more like skeleton. 60 days in captivity. And that is why we are saying, even those of the Oyo abduction, are you sure they are still alive? Are you sure they are good looking as, because some of them are dead, most of them are looking like skeleton. You understand? And you can imagine the state of those children that is as young as 2 years old that were abducted. The Minister of Defense has told us yesterday that we should be rest assured that they are working on it to ensure that these children and the teachers are brought back safe and sound. But I'm just giving an update that as we speak, they are yet to be found. We don't know if they are alive, but like Momo Wole Sowore told us that they have been taken away, to Kaduna. So we don't know if it's a lie or true. But as we speak, they are not found yet. And I have said it on this platform. We'll continue to call on the government. Tinubu government, you have failed us. I am standing on it. You have failed us in so many ways. No food, no electricity, no good road. Schools are, going on strike every time. Nothing to write home about your leadership. And that is where we are still saying, you have failed us as a nation. You have failed us as a president. Yes, I'm a Yoruba person. No, I am not being tribalistic here. I don't want to be talking about tribes here. I want to talk about your stewardship. What have you done as our president to ensure that, we are all good? President Tinubu, ìgbà yín ò sàn wá rárá. Ìgbà yín ni wá lára. and we are saying we are asking for the children, the abducted children and teachers to be brought back. Seyi Makinde, you have failed us as a governor. Whatever problem, whatever party political thing that you and the president you are playing, it is business of yours, two of you. But as the governor of that state, you have failed your people. It is during your own time that children as young as 2 years old were abducted. So shame on you as the governor of that state. Shame on you as the president of our nation that we are still waiting for them, and your wife is busy selling akara up and down, and you are cruising with the akara thing. It is not funny. Uncle Tinubu, Uncle Bola ẹ máa bọ̀ nbí, òṣìṣẹ́ lẹ́sàlẹ̀ kò lẹ́ tẹ́sí fún alẹ́ kò lẹ́ wá ẹ máa bọ̀ orí yóò ẹ má jẹ́ ń bú yín o. Uncle Tinubu, ẹ̀yin cruise, you can cruise now because your son is everywhere, directing some hoodlums online to give them stipends to be defending you. You can cruise. You're cruising on the pains of Nigerians. You are laughing at us that wọ́n pè ìyàwó yín lálákàrà, ìyàwó yín tó ń lanu gbàgà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ àkàrà fáwọn àwọn ọmọ wọn. You understand? The innovation you are talking about, somebody was showing about nǹkan tí first lady sọ. Do you know when somebody has been selling akara in Lekki, akara place in Lekki? Ṣé ilé ṣe máa sọ fún wa ni? Nigerians are very innovative. Nigerian youths are very good at what they do. So it is not somebody like you that will come and tell us, hold on to your advice, Mrs. President, and talk about those children that were abducted. Why are you not speaking about them? It's because you know where they are. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Momsi, ẹ mọ̀ bí tán gbé àwọn ọmọ yẹn sí. Ṣé ilẹ̀ jí àwọn ọmọ gbé ni? Yeah, I rest my case. Don't forget what I do. I sell glasses. I will leave everybody to talk now. But before then, please patronize me and sell glasses. You can bring your prescription. I do your glasses for you. And if you want yala ya sunglasses, party glasses, give me a call, okay? Ẹ pè mí, Mama Mileko. And if you're looking for slimming, weight management, call me. Sparkling Beauty LLC is still doing her business as usual, and people are testifying to the glory of God in their lives. Wọ́n ti lẹ̀ pa, wọ́n ti dàbí ẹja gbígbẹ. Ẹ̀mọ̀ èmi náà ní pẹ́ di ẹja gbígbẹ, ó ti yé yín. So party glasses, sunglasses, you can give me a call and Ajoke will be there for you. Ó yá, ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún mi. Ẹ kí n fàǹtí mi sílẹ̀ kan sọ̀rọ̀. Now, the floor is open for everybody to talk.
You can sọ̀rọ̀, àbí kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ kàn tí kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀, Mr. Shem.
Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
Gbọ́ yín dáadáa wá sí.
Okay, ṣé mi lẹ ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, àti àṣàbí ni, okay, ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
Yeah, okay, ẹ ṣé. First and foremost, lórí àwòrán àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n kó lọ yẹn lèmi náà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ibi ìṣẹ̀ parí ẹ̀ sí. Nígbà tó sọ pé they are going to be returned safe and sound. Àwọn tó return yẹn ṣé wọ́n sound lójú gbogbo wa? Ìmí ti gbòòrò tó máa sìn títí dọjọ́ alẹ́ nínú àwọn ọmọ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ káàkiri. Kò dẹ́ ṣe gbogbo àwọn tó kó lẹ́kìtì yẹn ló padà. Àwọn tó kú síbẹ̀. So what are we now saying? The only thing tí mo mọ̀ ní pé mò ń bọ̀ Ọlọ́run lè má yà lógún ọdún. Àmọ́ tọ́lọ́run bá máa dé sórí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì Nàìjíríà, most especially the governor of Oyo State. See, Ọlọ́run bá máa dé because I am highly disappointed in Seyi Makinde. Nígbà tá a tẹ̀ tí wọ́n á gbọ́ gbogbo oríṣiríṣi tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nítorí pé wọ́n ṣe pátì ẹ̀, wọ́n ṣe pátì ẹ̀, you were once your friend, no more your friend.
Action Shirley, I've not seen your message. Say hi to me in my inbox, please. Action Shirley, say hi in my inbox, ma, please.
Ẹ wá lo agbára, ẹ ń lo ìjà. Ẹ ti gbàgbé ìtàn Fáráò. Ìtàn Fáráò is for Muslim and Christian. Kò ń ṣe fẹ́yàn kan. Fìrìánù àbí kí náà. Ẹ ti gbàgbé ìtàn Sọ́ọ̀lù. Ẹ ti gbàgbé tí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn bá wá tiẹ̀ ti tẹ́yìn ò sí láyé gbà yẹn, táwọn ìyá láyà bàbá ńlá yóò sí láyé gbà yẹn. Ẹ ti gbàgbé Abacha àti Abíọ́lá tó ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ wá ṣe ẹni ìdánlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ fi mọ́ ẹ̀ yọ àdá yẹn fi gé orí wọn àwọn ọmọ tí wọn ò tún
àgbọ̀ yín dáadáa àǹtí Àṣàbí àgbọ̀ yín mọ́ o.
àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni tí wọ́n ń ṣọ̀tá yín tí wọ́n ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ yín ẹ tún sọ wọ́n dìdàkudà sínú igbó Irúnmọlẹ̀ wọ́n gbé wọn láti Ọ̀yọ́ state sí wọ́n náà ti gbé wọn dé Kaduna bí Nàìjíríà àbí àwọn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ gbà yẹn Èkìtì náà ti gbé wọn o ẹ̀wọ̀n bí tó ti lọ gbà wọ́n wá ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú jọ lọ́rùn àrùn ti gbogbo sẹ́ni tó lọ́hùn dá tí ò lè mú o.
fóònù yóò dá àǹtí àgbọ̀ yín dáadáa.
wípé ọkọ̀ yìí ti balẹ̀ tán ń jẹ́ ẹni sùúrù.
àgbọ̀ yín mọ́. àǹtí Àṣàbí àgbọ̀ yín mọ́. bóyá kẹ́lòmí máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ àǹtí Àṣàbí àgbọ̀ wọn mọ́ àǹtí Aishat mọ́mí Aishat are you there ma? Yes ma ẹ kálẹ́ ma.
wọ́n ti nà mí náà ẹ̀yẹ ara mi kọ́kọ́ balẹ̀ náà.
wọ́n dó yín.
wọ́n ti nà Brazil náà ẹ̀yẹ ara mi kọ́kọ́ balẹ̀.
ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ wọ́n nà Brazil ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ wọ́n nà Brazil ọmọ àṣẹ ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́.
Ṣé wọ́n ti gbà tán? Wọ́n ti nà Brazil.
wọ́n lọ́nà wọn.
náà wọ́n ti nà wá òtún wa.
Ṣé wọ́n ti gbé ẹ̀ tán?
tẹ́nátì gan la fi níwà yẹn wọ́n ti gbà tán.
ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ lọ mu bíà ẹ lọ wá nǹkan mu ẹ má bínú ó máa ń dùn yàn náà ó máa ń dùn yàn yẹ̀yẹ́ tún máa ń dùn yàn ẹ má bínú ó yá àǹtí Àṣàbí wọn ò tí ì padà wá dápé nẹ́tíwọ̀kì wọn ò dáa ó yá Queen Lafish àbí Mrs. Fọláṣadé mà Adédayọ̀ gbogbo yín sọ̀rọ̀. kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́.
ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ní sinmi.
ẹ mọ̀ ọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo wọn kò mí respect pé bìkan máa yẹn dáa gan mi respect pé inú mi dùn wípé àwọn obìnrin yẹn lè máa ṣe báyìí ẹni tí mi lè blame ni ìyáálé ló yẹ kó gba gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra ó yẹ kó mẹ́pọ̀ ọmọ kékeré ní
mo kékeré ni
òun náà nírú ẹ̀ lọ́mọ kò sí ẹ̀yin ò lè bíbí ò lè ya wèrè ìdí ìyáálé bá fọwọ́ fà mọ́ra tó bá rí kó lọ́wọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ sí o orí àpè mo máa sọ tí bá ya wèrè téèyàn kan lọ́wọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ sí mi orí mi á pè náà kò yé yín
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ẹ understand yà èmi ìyáálé yẹn ni mo yóò ké ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan tó lọ ṣe fún wọn ìyáálé tẹ́ẹ̀ tí ìyáálé tó máa ìfẹ́ tó ní sí ọkọ ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ máa tún tọ́jú ọmọ ọkọ ẹ̀ nítorí pé òun nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ òun gbọ́ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá ló ní àwọn máa jáde lálẹ́ sọ pé owó skul yẹn èmi màmá sọ lọ káwọn yẹn máa wá sílé nǹkan máa jẹ́ ní tètè wá inú mi dùn lóyìnbó lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tẹ́ bá rí ìyáálé òyìnbó ẹjọ́ ti jọ fẹ́ra wọn rí á tún máa ṣòwò fún ọkọ fún pé nǹkan báyìí ló máa ń ṣe nígbà tí mo wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ o
àìmọye
èyí náà mọ̀nà
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
wọ́n dẹ̀ tún jọ́ rẹ̀ ẹ máa rí x àti kínní ara ní x rẹ̀ lòun wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ́ rẹ̀ àti ní y ọ̀ Nàìjíríà tó bá rí ìbò wọn lè fi para wọn ni guys Nàìjíríà mentality gbogbo yẹn no èyí náà sọ inú mi dùn pẹ̀sọ ẹni kò bá wò sí lánìí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òkú bá o
bá níbẹ̀ ó ti yá kò bá ń bẹ̀ inú mi dùn pẹ̀sọ tó kò bá ń bẹ̀ náà ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ òsínlá náà dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ lómi kò tó pàdé Démọ́lá Sẹ́ríkì áfà tó pàdé Démọ́lá Sẹ́ríkì kò dẹ̀ ti lọ fẹ́ lómi yẹ èyí náà wò kò sí nǹkan tẹ́mi ṣe ẹ̀ṣọ́ ẹ̀ ni wípé tó bá fà mọ́ra tó bá fà àwọn ọmọ ọkọ ẹ̀ mọ́ra gẹ́yà máa kúnlẹ̀ kíni èèyàn máa fọ èmi máa kọ máa wò èèyàn máa kọ owó èèyàn máa fi ra yìí ni mi ò mọ̀ bóyá owó tí wọn máa fi ń wọ ẹ̀tẹ̀ kiri ni tí wọ́n sì ní àtọ́ba láwọn ló yẹ kó fowó ẹ̀ náà sì wọ́n disgrace ara wọn everybody dey blame because ló sì young jù pẹ̀lú ọkọ ẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ sì kó ẹ̀rọ ìgbó easy ni ẹ wò bí Démọ́lá ṣe fún nífẹ̀ẹ́ náà ó bí ní pé bó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn kò bí lè kó máa jẹ́ short time kìíní memory yẹn wà lórí ẹ̀ for life ni kò easy kó lọ fẹ́ lòmí gan ó máa wà lórí ẹ̀ ni pé ọmọ máa wo picture yẹn náà máa wò bàtà wọn jọ pé ìyá gẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ìyálé lè mi play because gẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́yà ṣì kéré olóyè tó bá gbọ́ olóyè kó fọwọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ fà ó yẹ kó fà mọ́ra ni kó wá àwọn ọmọ ọkọ ẹ̀ náà tó bá náà ọmọ ọkọ ẹ̀ nígbà tó àwọn yẹn jọkọ ẹ̀ kí la mú wáyé kí la máa mú lọ mi respect pé bílọ́níà ní gbogbo àwọn tó bímọ fún bílọ́níà ṣé ní mọ́lá gan kówó yẹn lọ́rùn ni.
àbí o ilé ayé ilé asán.
ṣé lè yẹn ló fẹ́ òkè gbà mú fún ẹ. ọlọ́ ó máa ní ìlọ́wọ́ gẹ́yẹ tó fi máa kúrò ní ayé ni. ṣé lè yẹn ló fẹ́ gbà mú fún ẹ. obìnrin mi ò yá wèrè náà tó bá pa mọ́ra ọmọ máa kúnlẹ̀ kí ó ń gan ló máa á ní ìyáálé mi kò jẹ ìyáálé mi pàdé ìyáálé ṣé ẹ tó máa rí máa ọlọ mi ẹ sọ àgbọn lè máa ṣe gbogbo nǹkan after tí bàbá yẹn ti máa nìyẹn kú very nice person very nice man ẹ̀yin náà mú àwọn mi kú gidi gangan ni àwọn tó lè kú gangan.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o Démọ́lá Sẹ́ríkì.
àti Prince of Hope.
àǹtí ọ̀rẹ́ Adémọ́lá bọ̀dá Adémọ́lá.
bọ̀dá Adémọ́lá kọ́ ayé kí
Démọ́lá Adéníjì Adélé.
something 30 years ago tó gba àwọn méjèèjì Démọ́lá Adélé àti Démọ́lá Sẹ́ríkì àwọn mi kú gangan ni tí wọ́n lè kú gangan nìyẹn tí Jagaba yẹn tó wà gbà wọ́n lọ ok tí ẹ rí ti Jagaba yẹn ẹ gbàgbé ẹ mo ti sọ mo ní kinní kan lọ́wọ́ máa sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí òyìnbó kan ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà legislator America ó ní wọ́n máa yáwó lọ́dọ̀ àwọn wọ́n máa wá padà sí Nàìjíríà wọ́n máa lọ increase fún ẹ̀ ó ní the same thing ẹ̀ ló máa bọ́ sí ó ti sọ ti pẹ́ o lẹ́yìn ìgbà ìwọ́n dẹ̀ tún ti yàn ó ní ṣe which is true ṣe the same thing ni okay ó ní subsidy Saudi gan tó lówó ju Nàìjíríà ló ń ṣe subsidy Algeria máa gọ́gbù ẹ̀rù pé ó ṣe subsidy okay ṣé orí ẹ pé ju gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó wà nílé ayé lọ àwọn káṣí ẹ̀ sọ́ọ̀tì Nàìjíríà gbogbo àwọn èèyàn yòókù orí ẹ pé ju wọn Amẹ́ríkà gan subsidize ẹ lọ béèrè okay orí Bọ́lá Tinubu pé ju Amẹ́ríkà lọ okay ó wá ní 200 people títorí 200 people ó wá fẹ́ sọ́kọ̀ 250 million people ṣe ti ní black mentality
ó ga o.
ìbò ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo ìlú òyìnbó tó wọ́n máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ London nítorí just 200 people wọ́n bẹ ní 250 million kó máa sọ́fà owó ní ìgbà tó ti kọ́kọ́ yọ subsidy yẹn lójú àkọ́jẹ́ ó bàjẹ́ fún pátápátá and ní àgbáyé ni o tẹ̀lé máa mú point wa kò sí iye tí wọ́n ta epo tí owó ẹ̀ ju higher domination ìlú yẹn lọ 50 pounds lówó tó pọ̀ jù lówó yín ní London ṣé 50 pounds wọ́n ta epo per litre.
láíláí.
ẹ lọ́wọ́ tó Nàìjíríà ẹ lọ́wọ́ tó Amẹ́ríkà $100 ló pọ̀ ṣé $100 wọ́n ta epo per litre ẹ lọ́wọ́ ti Saudi ẹ lọ́wọ́ ti kìlórúkọ ìlú yìí gbogbo àwọn ìlú yẹn láyé ti Nàìjíríà ní pé iye tó ń ta epo ó ju $1,000 wà lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n ní ẹkọ́nọ́mì máa dá ó ti dá ọ máa dá lálẹ́ ìyálẹ̀ ìkan ló máa dá ẹ máa tọ́ra yìí ìlú yẹn ṣe máa rí lọ ní ẹ gbàgbé ẹ.
So the economy is bad àwọn ọmọ tó jí gbé lọ ń kọ kí lè fẹ́ sọ ń pa ẹ̀.
ẹ kò kí ṣe fọ́ọ̀tì ṣe Mákindé kì í pé torí kò wá látọ̀yọ́ state.
kò ń ṣe fọ́ọ̀tì Ṣèyí Mákindé.
ẹ báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ fọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ ń kọ́ ni commander in chief of armed forces now.
all right so.
kò ń ṣe fọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ àti Àjọkẹ́ president ni ká sọ pé Ọ̀yọ́ state ní kálọ́yọ̀ state ní state police wọn ní now. America tó ń follow constitution wọn America ní state police city police county police wọn ni àwọn èèyàn ti rush níbẹ̀ mẹ́rin ìlú state tó ti yé yìí Nigerian police wọn pè láti ọjọ́ gbogbo agbójúmọ̀ Nigerian police ni mi àti agbójúmọ̀ ni tó yẹ kó sì máa lo Nigerian police mọ́ tó ti yé yìí yà mo lọ wo róòdù kí wọ́n máa ń pè Lagos to Ìbàdàn ìgbà tí wọ́n dualize road yẹn eléèlò ní Nàìjíríà máa ṣẹ́wá ní problem 50 million ní wá gbogbo Nàìjíríà náà ṣe ajẹ́ 250 billion ṣe pé kó ti di bí 8 lane kó bá jẹ́ abroad rí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
bí population bá ṣe báwọn ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn so that wọn ò sí ẹ̀ learn from abroad àtọ́ rárá ìgbà àgbà tó máa ṣọ̀nà yẹn fún ọmọ àpọ̀ tó báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn máa ti fi mọ́tò tó pọ̀ sí àwọn èèyàn tó pọ̀ sí ọ̀nà yóò yẹ kó jẹ́ 4 lane mọ́ kó yẹ kó jẹ́ 2 lane 2 lane 4 lane ni kò sí níbẹ̀ àwọn tó ń pè níbẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀ ìlà abroad nìyẹn yà wọ́n á wò ọ̀pọ̀ ṣe máa ń wo population gbòógì àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe báyìí àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe báyìí yóò tún pọ̀ sí ẹ̀jẹ̀ òní gbogbo mentality ṣe mo ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn dídín ni wá mi ò àmọ́ bóyá àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ni dídín ni wá bó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn
ẹ ṣe sà ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ fún mi ẹ̀rí àjíú sísítà mi gbogbo yín ẹjọ́ ṣáà ibi ṣe ń ju àwọn ìgò yìí air condition mi o sísítà mi.
mi ò ní much láti sọ
nípa ọ̀rọ̀ màmá tí wọ́n gbé kíní yẹn
tó ń gbé cocaine.
ó dùn mí gan ni but there is nothing we can do because tó bá tẹ̀lé pé wọ́n fẹ́ fi nǹkan ránṣẹ́ náà recently ní báyìí lamẹ́ríkà bíi 3 weeks ago mo ti àwọn ẹrù kan mo dẹ̀ pé àwọn tó ń gbé yàkàdù ẹ bá mi wé ẹ̀yẹ́ lò ní wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé $6 per pound mo dẹ̀ rọra fún wọn ní wọ́n dẹ̀ ní ṣe £40 àbẹ́lò £40 mo sọ $300 mi wọ́n dẹ̀ gbẹ̀rù mi délé láìsí wàhálà.
You see?
nítorí mi ò láìkì kí n máa gbé nǹkan fẹ́yìn ọ̀gán torí mi kọ́ ni mo ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì fún mi.
God bless you.
èmi ò láìkẹ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbé bá fẹ́ gbé nǹkan láti nàìjíríà mi ò láìkì máa sọ pé ẹjọ́ ìjọ òun lè máa dé ju pé kí n rọra pé àwọn oníkágò wọ́n dẹ̀ máa gbé lọ sí ṣé nákò àbí kí ló ń pè.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà.
ẹrù mi á dé tó bá yẹ pé fúnra mi fẹ́ lọ gbà ní airport lọ́dọ̀ àwọn customs àlọ́bẹ̀ máa gbá nǹkan mi máa gbé wá sílé tó pé mo fẹ́ rù rán yàn lọ. then concerning ìṣọlá pé ọlọ́run lódìmarè á bá mi tù nínú á bá mi mú nínú ẹ̀dùn.
Àmín àmín
ó
Jésù.
nífẹ̀ẹ́ máa nìyẹn ó ti pọ̀ jù ní. kò dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé irú kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lè ṣẹlẹ̀ àti wípé kì í ṣe pé bóyá máa nìyẹn ò fi iná fowó sílẹ̀ but you know tí ẹnu yẹn bá ti fẹ̀ nígbà tó owó bá wà á fẹ́ meet up pẹ̀lú standard yẹn ó ní wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìgbà ọ̀nà bí òrìrè àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tí yẹ pé èèyàn láti ní at the back of his or mind àwọn ọkùnrin wa náà dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ́ aláti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ kẹ́ máa fẹ́yàwó tó pọ̀ lórí ẹ láìkí kìíní ìgan ni nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan mi.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
òwúrọ̀ náà ni nǹkan tó wà nínú agbárí yìí.
àwọn òrèrè oboyí ni àfọbòyí.
lẹ́yìn ká ti jẹun ìtọ́jà ti tẹ̀lé
obo ni.
kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
obo ni.
kíní yẹn dùn àǹtí kíní yẹn dùn gan ni.
ó dùn náà lọ́sẹ̀ ń lọ lọ́sẹ̀ ń da gbogbo nǹkan orúgbà tó bá lọ tán torí kò make sense ó yẹ kó máa ro ọjọ́ ọ̀la bọ̀ ikọ̀ táwọn fẹ́ jẹ́ torí pé ẹ selfish ẹ má bínú ikọ̀ tẹ́ fẹ́ jẹ yẹn òun ló wà níyẹn wá ojú yín ọmọ ló dáa tó yìí ẹ sáré jẹ ẹ sáré ṣe ẹ kúrò ẹ ṣe gbogbo ẹ so that wọ́n lè dúró wọ́n bá wá dúró tán èèyàn bó ní ṣe rí ọ̀la
ọ̀la ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
ó ní babaláwo ṣe ń dín fún ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀run so ó ti yẹ ká ẹ make
Mr. Afghanistan.
ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ fi kíní yín kàn wọ́n ti yẹ tó bí kìíní tó bí kejì tó bí kẹta ó ti yẹ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ yìí àwọn ilẹ̀ láti make provision yẹn fún
ẹ̀yanjú wọn pé tó kú.
because ilé ayé tèmi wáyé èmi bí lè gbóbìnrin láti ṣiṣẹ́ ò ní láti dúró de ọkọ ẹ òun ló máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ìkọ́kọ́ bá mú wá addition ni so addition ni ní mo yẹ wáyé no man on earth can boast pé ibi tí mo dé òun ló gbé mi débẹ̀.
lómi kan tí èmi tí ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ ológun ẹ̀ à ní kankan wọ́n ló ní kún ẹ̀ èmi máa ní tèmi.
so èmi tí mo dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé ẹ bóyá ikú lè dé anytime even sóbìnrin sọkùnrin ti make provision fún àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ gan tó bí pé tí nǹkan báyìí bá ṣẹlẹ̀ o ẹ̀yin ọmọ mi o kìíní yìí o ẹ̀yin lẹ ní o kò ní jẹ́ pé ojoojúmọ́ ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ máa gbọ́ lórí social media tí ẹ ti wá di pé ibẹ̀ ló ti ń dájọ́ ibẹ̀ ló ti ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan kò sáàmù mọ́ra mọ́ fáwọn èèyàn kò sí mọ́ tí nǹkan kékeré bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí báwọn pọ̀ ti bẹ́ síbẹ̀ nìyẹn àwọn tẹ̀lé ń bọ̀ wá báyìí wọn help situation wọn help ẹ̀ rárá wọn máa bá yín dákún ni nítorí ẹnìkan máa wà lẹ́yìn ẹnìkan máa wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀yìn ẹnìkejì so ó kọ́ máa fún rẹ̀ ní high blood pressure ni kò dẹ̀ dá fún un àwọn ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ yìí kéré.
wọ́n yìí kéré gan-an wọ́n yìí kéré.
ọlọ́run lódìmarè á dúró tì wọ́n wọ́n á yanjú at least wọ́n lọ sí school torí àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n máa gbé sára aṣọ́bìnrin dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ́ ọkùnrin bá ti ṣe kọ́kọ́ fún ẹ èèyàn máa gbé sára ó lè má jẹ́ sìn ló máa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yanjú ó lè dìgbà tó bá ti ń pé 60-70 ló máa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yanjú ló máa dúró sára ni lọ́kùnrin bá ti lè ṣe kọ́kọ́ fún ẹ báyìí kò sí ní ẹlẹ́ran ara ní gbogbo wa so ọlọ́run lódìmarè àbá mi dúró tì owó tí wọ́n dẹ̀ fún kó lówó sí.
kó make use of it well.
kò di gbogbo nǹkan kọ́ ni báwọn bá tiẹ̀ ti ń lọ ìlú òyìnbó lẹ́ẹ̀mẹjọ lọ́dún kó rọra wa owó ẹ̀sẹ̀ yọ kan ó ti rí bóyá rí sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe sí mọ́ Ọlọ́run á dúró tì í.
Thank you,
So
ma.
tàwọn bàbá wa ní pápá ọ̀sìn lọ́rùn náà.
Jagaban.
Á fún wọn nímọ̀ àtàwé òye.
Okay, Baba Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run á fún wọn wisdom láti lè wà nínú àárín gbogbo
Inú ẹ̀mí.
ilẹ̀ Yorùbá because wọ́n lè satisfy everybody.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So we have to be in the middle. Kọ́ lè mọ́mọ́ yẹn máa ṣe fún gbogbo èèyàn. Ẹ̀rọ bá dẹ̀ ti sọ pé ó wù àbá nítorí ìlú tèmi ń gbé yìí tí bá tẹ̀ sí pápápá sex offenders ní Laham ó máa jáde ní bí kò bá gbẹ́gbẹ́ lé mi mo máa mọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mo máa mọ̀. So gbà yẹn mo ti máa wò fòfòfò pé hey Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ pàdé àgbákò ìṣòro kékeré nìkan wọ́n ṣe pápálàgbà náà wọ́n ti máa bọ̀ lóhùn.
Kọ́ àtàkẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So bí táwa wáyà wá
My
tí
love.
orúkọ yẹn ó láti wà nínú kí lorúkọ yẹn ló bá fẹ́ bú mi kó bú mi o.
Ó ti wà ń bẹ̀ already. Ó tiẹ̀ ti wà ń bẹ̀ lÉkòó.
Ibi tẹ́mi wà bóyá rí ni èmi ò sọ fún bóyá wọ́n purọ́ mọ́ ìyàbọ̀ purọ́ o but still.
Wọ́n ti convict ẹ̀.
Wisdom ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So bóyá rí nìyẹn sísítà mi.
Ẹ ṣé gan sister mi. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Mommy Aishat. Mommy Aishat. Queen Lafish. Okay, Mommy Aishat. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Ẹ má bèèrè ní tẹ̀mí ìbéèrè kan lèmi kọ̀ọ̀kan fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ béèrè. Ṣé dandan ni kéèyàn máa sọ pé ogún ọkọ èèyàn? Ṣé èèyàn lè sọ pé 50% pé ogún ọkọ mi èmi náà mo lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ sí? Èmi rò bóyá èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ máa ní ogún ọkọ mi. Ogún ọkọ mi kò kí ń ṣogún mi o.
Thank you, gifters.
Because òun ló
Sísítà mi
ṣe.
àìsàtù.
Help us power tap.
Ogún bàbá mi ò ṣogún tèmi.
Ẹ bá mi power tap ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti orí bàbá mi. Bàbá mi ò ralẹ̀ o, bàbá mi ò ralẹ̀ ọmọ Èkó pàtàkì lèmi ọmọ Ògùnsọ́kọ́ ni.
Àǹtí mi
Ọlọ́run ò ralẹ̀ táwọn máa wá lọ tán táwọn ọmọ kan máa para wọn kú méjì. Àbí tán máa para wọn kẹyọ kan òun ò ralẹ̀ ó fowó ẹ̀ ó fi ṣe fàájì ayé ẹ̀ tó fi kú ni. Tó kò ralẹ̀ débi tó tiẹ̀ máa kọ́lé ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àmọ́ èmi lọ́dọ̀ tèmi o wọ́n máa ní kò yẹ kí n máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ogún ọkọ tèmi kò kí ṣogún tèmi ó lè lọ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ èmi kọ́ mo logún ẹ̀ mo wò tẹ̀ because èmi ìsìnkú ẹgbà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ìgbà tó dẹ̀ ń kọ́ ní ẹ̀ mi ò lọ bá wọn gbé pọnpọ́n ń bẹ̀ àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n jọ ń gbé pọnpọ́n àwọn àtọkọ wọn wọ́n jọ ń kọ ni àwọn yẹn lè sọ pé property ẹ̀ àwọn jọ ní ni bọ̀ èmi tí mi ò bá wọn pọn mi gan níbi tó ti ṣe foundation kábàá wípé èmi ni mo mówó ìdajì sìmẹ́ǹtì lẹ̀ mo mówó ìdajì lẹ̀ so lọ́dọ̀ tèmi ogún ọkọ mi kò kí ṣogún mi because tá a bá sọ pé ogún ẹni tó logún náà dà ìgbà ó lè yàn náà ò ní padà wá kú láti fogún yẹn gan lẹ̀ ṣé gbogbo ẹ tó tẹ̀ lógún náà lógún gbé gbogbo ẹ tó lógún náà lógún gbé àìsàn lè dé àárẹ̀ lè dé tó yẹ pé gbogbo tó níyẹn gan wàá tàkó tó kú. Àtàkó tó kú tí ò tún ní ka gan tó fún màmá á gbéyàn gbowó gan. So àwọn ọmọọba tó ti níyẹn káwọn náà manage ẹ̀ wọ́n maintain ẹ̀ níwọ̀nba tó bá fún wọn because ẹni tó lọ tó padà wá ẹ lè sọ náà bóyá òun àti ọkọ ẹ̀ náà ló jọ ṣe wàhálà ẹ̀ ní tó fi mu tí gbogbo dọ́kúmẹ̀ntì half of the document fi wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó lè sọ pé báyìí lọ ṣe ṣe ilé ayé wọn. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè sọ tó fi mu tó lọ tó padà wá tó dẹ̀ tún jẹ́ pé òun náà ó tún sì wá padà gàba lórí gbogbo property yẹn lè sọ nǹkan tó wà láàrin wọn.
Ó ní nǹkan kan gbójúlé. Ṣé wọ́n kan gbójúlé?
Yeah, because kò sẹ́ni òun lọ ó ti lọ ó tún padà wá ó tún wá gàba bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó yẹ kẹ́ ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan wà ń bẹ̀. Téèyàn bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ parẹ́ torí ogún wọ́n á bu nǹkan lẹ́sìn tó máa lọ sìn.
Sísítà mi, ibi tí wọ́n fi èèyàn sí tó bá tó 30 years wọ́n wú òkú yẹn dànù wọ́n á tún sọ ẹlòmíì síbẹ̀ kí la wá sọ.
kí là ń jà sí.
nígbà tí mò ń gbé lábúlé ọjà nìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ sọ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣojú mi ni wọ́n sì bàbá wọ́n sì ìyálé yẹn ìyálé àtìyàwó àti bàbá wọn sí síbẹ̀ ìgbà táwọn ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ ta ilé yẹn àwọn kan lọ́ ta ilé yẹn bọ̀ àwọn tí ìyàwó sọ pé àwọn ọmọ ìyàwó ní àwọn òdìgbé ìyàwó àfi tó bá tún ibẹ̀ yẹn rà lọ́wọ́ àwọn. wọ́n dẹ̀ padà tún ibẹ̀ yẹn rà ní iye tí wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ rà á kí àwọn ọmọ ìyàwó kan tó bú ìyá wọn kúrò bẹ̀. so kí la wá ń gbé káàpì nílé ayé tó yẹ pé everybody máa padà fi sílẹ̀.
Facebook ṣe lè gbọ́ wa báyìí nẹ́tíwọ̀kì yẹn ti receive. No, Facebook yẹn ni. No, à ń gbọ́ yín mà. Táwọn bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán táwọn tí àìsàn bá sọ̀rọ̀ tán.
àwọn ilé yẹn kàn wálẹ̀ ni kò sẹ́ni tó mẹ́ni tó ní.
àìmọye lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ti wà desolate tí ò sọ̀rọ̀ kò tẹ́lẹ̀.
yẹ́ ìṣẹ̀dẹ̀ máa rí wọn ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ní mẹ́ni tó ní ó dẹ̀ máa wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ti abandon ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ bóyá ẹ̀ tó ní ó ti kú ni o bóyá wọ́n ti ṣàkàntì sí kó má dé bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ ní kò tiẹ̀ rántí ibi tó wà mọ́. mélòó nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. lórí social media ló máa wá yẹn.
wọ́n bá cremate mi ní ìpínlẹ̀ wọ́n á fi sílẹ̀ rẹ̀. ẹni tí lọ.
social media nísìn òkè wọ́n ti yẹ ti gbọ́rọ̀ yín síta wọ́n ti fún yín lówó ẹ̀yin náà ẹ mú owó yẹn fi ṣe nǹkan tó dáa ẹ dandan ẹ wá lọ ń kọlẹ̀kùn yẹn èmi ò rí èmi wò ó pé ẹ má bínú o bóyá nǹkan kan ti ṣe wọ́n kọ́ yẹ̀ wọ́n wò dáadáa because kẹ máa lọ sórí orí kẹ máa lọ kọlẹ̀kùn yẹn kò make any sense kàn calm kàn má bínú kàn gbà fọlọ́ pé tí gbogbo ẹ ṣe rí àmúwọ́ ọlọ́run ni because ò lè sọ pé òun fún olówó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn láti jọjọ́ ẹ̀ at least bí a gbé change ìwọ náà ṣáà máa rí wáyé tó ṣe lọ kọ́lé tiẹ̀ wáyé tó ṣe máa tọ́jú àwọn owó yẹn ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo afẹ́ ayé à ń lọ lo òyìnbó lẹ́nìí ara kìíní kan lọ́la gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn òun náà ló máa ń jẹ́ kí olówó kó padà tálákà because nígbà tó yẹ kán nídìí owó yẹn kán fi ṣe àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe wọ́n ti believe pé bó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn ojoojúmọ́ dẹ̀ kọ́ lọ́dún ojoojúmọ́ kọ́ ni ọdún téèyàn bá rí nǹkan owó ni àlejò lówó tó bá ti dọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tètè mú dání kò dẹ̀ ṣe lọ́ṣọ̀ọ́ kò má jẹ́ kó àyíká ẹ̀ kó fi ṣe nǹkan rẹ̀.
Thank you, man. Ẹ ṣé ma.
so bàbá wa tọ́lẹ̀ ń tàkàrà ọlọ́run á bá wa kó sí wọn nú.
President Tinubu alákàrà.
ọlọ́run á kó sí wọn nú. àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ní wọ́n máa dé ní ayọ̀ àtàláfíà.
láì tí ì gbọ́ ń kankan.
ọwọ́ àwọn tó ń wà náà because àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké yẹn èmi believe pé most of them máa ti kú ọ̀pọ̀ níjẹ́ ká gbọ́ náà.
ọ́bíyèsí ọlọ́run.
níjẹ́ ká gbọ́ ni inú àti ẹ̀ ti bí àwọn pípù yẹn wọ́n lè ti bínú pa.
wọ́n lè ti máa pa wọ́n.
because gbogbo nǹkan tí àwọn brọ́dà wa ń ṣe náà tí wọ́n wọnú ìlú tó lọ ń da àwọn orú tó lọ ń ṣe ó lè máa bí àwọn náà nù.
ṣé tí gbòòrò ń lọ ṣe tó lọ ń disturb wọn tó lọ ń bá oh God.
ó máa bí wọn nù èmi bìlì pé ká pé wèrè lọ́pọ̀ ìyàwó kó lè jẹ́ arán ká tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ gba àwọn ọmọ yẹn bọ́ta ìtọ́ láwọn fẹ́ yẹn kọ́ tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ fún wọn náà.
wọ́n náà fún wọn ní owó wọ́n ní wọ́n dẹ̀ release àwọn ọmọ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì dẹ̀ ní irọ́ ni but VDM ti wá fún wa ní information fún.
bíbélì wọn sọ pé kọ́kọ́ gba àwọn ọmọ àwọn tí wọ́n mú
kọ́kọ́ wọn lẹ̀.
ẹ ti kó wọn lẹ̀ fún wọn náà ẹ̀yin tẹ̀lé ti mọ action tó máa next tẹ bá ti rá àwọn ọmọ yẹn báyìí action láti next ni action láti tẹ̀lé ni.
My view on what?
ẹ má dẹ̀ bínú gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tẹ wá ń bí bóyá tẹ bá ti ń dàgbà díẹ̀díẹ̀ kẹ máa ta àwọn property yín díẹ̀díẹ̀ kó má bàa mú wàhálà báyìí wá.
bọ̀ kò sí rọ́ńbẹ́ ó tọ̀rọ̀ bí ìsọkúsọ.
wọ́n máa ta díẹ̀ náà because ẹlòmíì gan àti àyànkẹ́ ẹlòmíì ò níyàwó méjì problem táwọn family ẹ̀ tó máa fúnyàwó lẹ́yìn tó bá kú kọ́.
ó tọ̀rọ̀ bí ìsọkúsọ nù.
ṣùgbọ́n problem tó máa fún àwọn family ẹ̀ tó bá kú ó ju oníyàwó mẹ́jọ lọ. ó ju oníyàwó mẹ́jọ lọ. tẹ́mi ò ti bá jọ́kùnrin o ti bá ti lówó mi tí mi ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ́lé orúkọ àwọn ọmọ mi yẹn ni màá máa fi sórí àwọn ilé yẹn. mi báwa tètè wá kú màá ṣáà ti kọ́lé pé tó bá ti pé 18 years ẹkẹ́rù wọn lé wọn lọ́wọ́ tọ́lọ́ bá dẹ̀ ní kí n ṣe wà láyé màá ṣe máa manage ẹ̀ lọ́nà ni.
ẹ ṣe mà ẹ kà gbọ́ fọ̀ mọ́.
àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni wọn ò ní sùn.
it's even so unfortunate lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tiẹ̀ yẹn because èèyàn tó mọ̀ wọ́n kàn wọ́n send message sí mi. I'm not going to mention your name. You said that you went to Mayflower or no Vivian Fowler School with them, and you can authoritatively say it. Okay? Mr. Seriki, late Seriki, was never there for the first wife's children. Wípé àwọn yẹn gangan ni ni wọ́n suffer when it comes to àwọn tó ń enjoy bàbá wọn dáadáa bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn like that. That's the first the legal wife and Remi's children. Pé unfortunately Ṣọlá pé àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ ṣọmọ nǹkan tó fi jẹ́ kó ní good relationship pẹ̀lú àwọn other siblings wọn is because of the way you are always everywhere saying àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ ló jọ ọkọ ẹ̀ jù àwọn ọmọ tó kù ò jọ ọkọ and all that, and you are already creating enmity for the children. Sincerely, you don't need that.
àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ torí yẹn wọ́n kò tún sọ yẹn ni ò bí eré bí àwàdà ni o.
no ọ̀nà máa ń sọ káàkiri o pé ọmọ mi ló jẹ.
àìmọye ọmọ tó jọ bàbá ẹ̀ bí ìmú mi tí ò dẹ̀ ń ṣe pé bàbá ẹ̀ ló bí ń kọ́.
ó jọ ọmọ àlè.
tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ọmọ àlè ni wọ́n. wọ́n lẹ́yìn tó bá sùn tó yún òun lóyún máa ń jọ ń gbà.
àwọn tó sàbálẹ̀.
yes wọ́n lẹ́yìn tó bá sùn tó yún lóyún máa ń jọ. ó pọ́sibù gan èmi ò ní pọ́mọ àlè làwọn ọmọ yín ẹ má bínú o. ó pọ́sibù káwọn ọmọ jọ bàbá ẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ má jẹ́ pé bàbá ẹ̀ kọ́
ló bí wọn. ẹ jọ máa àǹtí mọ́mí Àìṣà ẹ jọ ẹ jẹ́ kí àǹtí Àṣàbí sọ̀rọ̀ because wọ́n fẹ́ lọ bí wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀.
àǹtí Àṣàbí kí ló ń ṣe látẹ̀kọ́ ń bolẹ̀ lọ mọ́.
no fóònù ò dáa ni ṣe mọ́ ọ́n dà pé wọ́n.
fóònù mi dá iPhone 17 ni mo ń lò.
no ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn stop lẹ́ẹ̀kan ni mà.
mo borí bridge ni.
okay.
àjọkẹ́jọ́ rẹ̀ fóònù wá dá lamẹ́ríkà.
ẹ má bínú.
ibi tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ délé ẹ̀kan right Sherry kò sí Ṣọlá pé ò ṣe mistake o Ṣọlá pé ò ṣe mistake gbogbo nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ṣe Ṣọlá pé ọmọ kékeré ni then ọ̀pọ̀ ò jẹ́ kó miss nígbà tó pẹ́ wà láyé ìyá Ṣọlá pé gangan ló ṣe mistake Biscuit ló ṣe mistake òun lọ Biscuit ló da ìrìn àjò ọmọ yẹn rú àwọn ni o nítorí ọmọ wọn ọkùnrin ló lè ṣàgídí gbọngbọngbọn sí wa tí obìnrin bá dúró ọmọkùnrin kan tó bá bọ́ lóru tó bá oyún ẹ méjèèjì pé ibi tọ́mọ mi ń lọ yìí kò sọ́nà bẹ́ẹ̀ kó má lọ kó gbàdúrà sí Ọlọ́run àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé wọn náà ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn rí ṣé mo pé irú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Ṣọlá pé yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé ìyá ẹ̀ náà ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sáwọn ìyàwó níyàwó rí tó bá ṣe pé àdàbí tí ò bá náà mọbìnrin ṣe Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká jagun tí a mọ̀ Ọlọ́run kan sọ wípé òun máa gbẹ̀san láti ran òkìní dé ran karùn-ún ó dẹ̀ máa gbà á torí òun Ọlọ́run náà ló tún sọ pé tí ohun gbogbo bá lọ láláìṣẹ́ ó ní kékeré nínú ọ̀rọ̀ òun ò ní lọ láláìṣẹ́ nítorí ìtọ́lọ́run àdúrà lọmọ yẹn need. That girl is going through chronic depression. It takes those that has been in her shoe before to know what she's going through. Ìgbà tọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀ wà láyé gbogbo wa la rí i pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ṣòkè gan kò jẹ́ kó ní feelings ní gidi gan. Ó fẹ́ lè ṣe ní me and my husband. Ó ṣòkè máa rí ó máa gbá bọ́ọ̀lù tẹ́nísì pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ yẹn ó máa bọ́ sínú kọ́mpáàdì gbá fún bọ́ọ̀lù ó máa wà pẹ̀lú wọn. Àmọ́ nǹkan tó kọ́ sọ fún gbà ẹ̀bọ̀ títorí pé ó jọ ọmọ kékeré tí ò dẹ̀ rò wípé bóyá ọkọ máa tètè kú. Ọkọ lè sọ fún pé
àǹtí ẹ mọ̀ pé báwọn ọkùnrin ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn.
ọkọ lè sọ wípé ibi tí mo ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ni ọkọ lè sọ wípé you are a Muslim you have to be a full housewife. Bóyá táwọn ọmọ yìí bá dé èjì yìí kó bá mi tọ́ wọn màá wá ṣe kankan báyìí fún ẹ pé nítorí pé mi ò kí ń dúró lé. Ọkọ lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún un. So kò lè rò lọ́kàn wípé bóyá ọkọ òun máa tètè kú kóun má gbọ́ ti ọkọ òun. Bó dẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn kò ń ṣe yí pé kò ní owó. Bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò ń ṣe pé kò ní owó o. Kò ń ṣe pé kò ní rìsáàfù tiẹ̀. But kò dẹ̀ jẹ́ fúnra ẹ̀ ó ń jà fún ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ méjì tó kó dání yẹn ni. Ó ń jà fún ọjọ́ ọ̀la kò dẹ̀ ṣe kó ń bọ́ sórí social media wá tọrọ owó kò wá tọrọ owó o. Gbogbo wa la bí amọ̀ o. Ẹni tó bá mọ ṣó ta ṣe níbi báyìí níjẹta á rí bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ burúkú sí Ìṣọ̀lá pé àtìyẹn kò wá tọrọ owó o gbogbo wa la bí amọ̀ o. The only thing tí mo mọ̀ ni wípé ẹni tó bá nírú àìsàn tó pa ọkọ ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n lè fún lọ́dún kan tó bá yá wọn lọ́dún oṣù mẹ́fà tó bá yá wọn lóṣù mẹ́ta. I know there is something somewhere. Máa yẹn mo ti mọ̀ ipò òun máa kú. At least like 6 months kó tó di pópó yẹn gbogbo wa la mọ̀ most especially ẹni tó bá wà ní medical line. Ó ti mọ̀ pé òun ti máa kú. Kò dẹ̀ sí bó ṣe máa mọ̀ tó pé òun máa kú gbà yẹn kó má make necessary provision lẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ yẹn àgàgà àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké méjì yẹn. Right? Ó ti fún àwọn ìyá wọn nílé gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe sọ ó ti fún oníkálukú nílé gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe sọ. But nǹkan tí mo kàn mọ̀ láyé yìí ni pé mo máa ń sọ màá tún sọ pé ẹni tó jogún ifá tó lóun ò ní kú ẹni tó ní ifá náà dà. Ẹni tó ní ifá náà dà. Abíọ́lá dà, Abacha dà.
Ẹ tó ní fádà.
Ẹni tó ní ifá dà. Abíọ́lá dà, Abacha dà. Then alágbára ayé ó rántí Ọlọ́run. Alágbára ayé a lot of alágbára ayé láti rí bíbẹ̀ yìí wọ́n ṣe bàjẹ́. Ká má torí nǹkan ta fẹ́ jẹ́ ká bà nǹkan ta máa jẹ́ ká bà nǹkan táwọn ọmọ wa máa jẹ́ lẹ́yìn ọ̀la. Alábòsí anáwó anọ́lá níyì anípò bọ̀tà túbọ̀tán kọ́ kí náà ń pè látúbọ̀tán àwọn ọmọ tá máa fílẹ̀ tá bá kú tán tàbá àwọn ọmọ wa tàbí àwọn generation wa òun látúbọ̀tán wa o. A ti rí ọmọ olówó míì tá a ti mọ̀ páwọn bàbá wọn náwó tá a máa rí wọn lójú títì báyìí tá a máa ní ẹ wo bó ọmọ lágbájá ṣe jẹ́ ẹ wo bó ṣe dà Ọlọ́run má ṣe tiwa bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́lọ́run kó má ṣe tiwa bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tí ọmọ Ṣọlá pé ń go through yẹn ìyá ẹ̀ ló ti sí and the reason why tí mo ṣe ní ìyá ẹ̀ ló ti sí ni pé abiyamọ tó bá jẹ́ abiyamọ òtítọ́ àti àwa obìnrin kò sí nǹkan tá a máa bọ́ lọ́hùn sọ lórí àwọn ọmọ wa pẹ̀lú gbígbá ọ̀yàn wa àti gbígbá ibi táwọn ọmọ yìí ti jáde tọ́lọ́run ò ní gbà most especially tó bá jẹ́ wípé a rí pé ọmọ yìí ó ń lọ kọsẹ̀ nílé olórogún ọgbà wèrè tó ń lọ ni tá a bá fa ọmọ wa sẹ́yìn tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ tàdúrà ni tó bá jẹ́ ká wọlé àwọn wòlíì àwọn àáfàá babaláwo lọ ni ká ṣí ojú ọmọ wa kú ọbẹ̀. Ọmọ yóò ní bá rẹ̀ níbi tó ti bá rẹ̀ yìí. Nísìnyí ọmọ yẹn ń go through chronic depression ni. Ó ń go through ẹ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn òun náà kọ́. Àdè lè sọ wípé gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe sọ wípé Wòsílà send the letter pé kò wá apologize fún un. She won't do it. Kódà kan jù sẹ́wọ̀n kò ní bẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn. Kò possible. Ọkọ ló ti lọ gbé ọmọ ọmọ òkókó tó wá gbélé ìyá ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ wọn pọ̀ kò pọ́síbù mo sílẹ̀ lèmi ṣì máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ abiyamọ ni at least ó ti bímọ 3 or 4 kó tó wá di pé eventually ó padà sọ́dọ̀ Dẹ́mọ́lá ó máa wọ ọlá yẹn because ilé ṣe rí àwọn ẹwọgbà tí Ajímọ̀bí tó kó àwọn student àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jọ ẹ wo bó ṣe bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn tó tiẹ̀ sọ pé òun lè sọ pé kán yìnbọn kán ṣe anything fún wọn ẹ wo nǹkan tí tábà tún wá ro ti corona Ọlọ́run fi tíṣì gbogbo ayé nílẹ̀sìn ni Ọlọ́run fi coronavirus yẹn pandemic yẹn ó fi bá gbogbo ayé sọ̀rọ̀ ni but bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni pé àwọn tó hàn ní gbọ́ wọn ò ní gbọ́ àwọn tó máa parun náà máa parun tọ́lọ́rọ̀ ayé àgàgà àwọn olówó àwọn lọ́lá tó ń pera wọn lólówó tó ń pera wọn lọ́lọ́lá àwọn ló fi corona yẹn bá sọ̀rọ̀ o àwọn ló fi put message out fún pé kò gba àwọn oníṣẹ́jú kan láti pa yín run pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ gbójúlé ẹ ló pọ̀ ẹ wá wò náà ẹni tó ti gba 3 months medication tó wá sí Amẹ́ríkà tí wọn ò túlù wọn ṣe tó wá ní dókítà ní Germany Amẹ́ríkà ní Swiss ní England tó gba 3 months medication tó kù bí 1 week tó máa parí medication yẹn tí pandemic bẹ̀rẹ̀ and they cannot do without that medication or they do without it fún ọjọ́ méjì kẹ́lẹ́ mi má dé tí pandemic bẹ̀rẹ̀ dókítà tó fẹ́ wá bá láti wá gba prescription òun gan wà lọ́wọ́ ní coronavirus wọ́n ṣọ́ọ̀tì gbogbo ayé dáhùn plane ò lè fò anything ò lè fò pátó pa most of àwọn olówó Nàìjíríà nìyẹn ẹ̀yin dẹ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀yin lè máa ní high cholesterol lẹ́ni diabetes lẹ́ni heart problem
ẹ̀yin ni gbogbo àrùn wà lára yín
lẹ́ni kidney problem ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lè jà ẹ̀ lè máa gbó most of you kẹ̀ ọ́ máa tàpátá dìde bíi tèmi nìyí ẹ̀ lè mú àgbo ẹ̀ lè já ewé tẹ lè gbìn sẹ́ńkù lẹ́yìn tẹ máa mú tẹ máa jẹ tó máa clear gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe but ìlú òyìnbó lẹ̀ wá àwọn àtàpátá dìde tálákà mélòó ni coronavirus pa àwọn olówó ló pa ní Nàìjíríà náà that is the issue wípé ilé ayé àfọwọ́bà fi ilẹ̀ mi tí onídọ́là tó ń dóṣù 6 Démọ́lá tó lu búdà àǹtí rẹ̀ mi tó ń jẹ ìyà
tó jẹ́ first wife ńkọ́
pẹ̀lú Démọ́lá dà àǹtí rẹ̀ mi tó ń jẹ ìyà dà ẹni tó bá mọ̀ tán wọn ní l'Amẹ́ríkà yìí òun dà níbo ló wà lọ́jọ́ tó ní Démọ́lá ti lọ àǹtí rẹ̀ mi ti lọ ta ni ò wá ní kú ta ni ò ní kú nílé ayé tó ta bá wo ọ̀rọ̀ Ṣọlá pé yẹn ọmọ tó jẹ kán fà mọ́ra ni ọmọ tó jẹ tójọ́ máa yọ̀ǹda àwọn ọmọ ìwọ́n never they can come láti wá ráwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn láti wá bá wọn ṣeré láti wá ṣe yọ̀ǹda wọn ó kí owó skul wọn tó bá fẹ́ kán lọ sí corona lọ skul bó ló fẹ́ lọ àkọsílẹ̀ lè fún ọmọ ní charity kó dẹ̀ sọ kó pay off gbogbo owó skul rẹ̀ kódà kó jẹ́ ọmọ ọdún kan tó dẹ̀ máa pay off gbogbo owó skul rẹ̀ tó máa fi ṣetán ní yunifásitì she can do it ọlọ́run bless ẹ̀ débẹ̀ kó má wo ti Ṣọlá pé sẹ́ẹ̀ lórí àwọn ọmọ èmi ò ní kó fún Ṣọlá pé lẹ́pìn mi ò ní kó má fún kó má wo ti Ṣọlá pé kó wo bọ́ǹdì tó wà láàrin òun àti Démọ́lá àwọn ọmọ méjì kó kàn sọ fún wípé okay we don't want them to go to corona anymore okay doing school ní kó